Hello there, I'm Captain Stefan van der Haasgracht of the Amsterdam Police, and this here is Ronald, my partner, and also, I'm very happy to say, my lover.
We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
Two men, Jack and Abe, their lives are shit, their minds are brave, their brains are dead, their thoughts are saved. It's Tuesday night, come watch them misbehave. Bollocks, it's all bollocks. It's all bollocks.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of the Jack and Abe Show. It's me, of course, Jack Tylad, and my trusty companion over here, Abe. How you doing, mate?
How do? I'm not too bad. Can't complain. Same old shit every day.
Episode 12? 12
know,
episodes? Right? That's like 3 months? Two and a bit months?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
What?
3 months.
Unbelievable. And we've got
It's
loads of
fucking
people in the
flown by.
chat. Yeah. Not half, mate. How's
Yeah.
it going over your end?
Oh, you know, it's going.
Uh,
It's going until it won't.
it's absolutely pissed it down here today.
It's been fucking hammering it here, yeah. Yeah.
Same where you are and all.
Yeah, like to the point in which my fucking windows were leaking. I've got double glazing, for fuck's sake. That's how bad it was.
Well,
Yeah.
I actually live in a cardboard box, so my house has disintegrated.
Yeah. Used to being moist.
Yeah, my house got took over by a migrant. They came in and they just said, "This is my place now."
Well, you
can
should
have-
stop dousing yourself in olive oil. It just makes you easier to slip into.
That's it.
God
You
damn
just like I'm a snake.
Pretty fucking
Yeah.
much, yeah. Been going
But
ballistic.
yes, it is episode 12, and we've got some fun and some frolics. The fan favorite, what's behind the hole coming up. Just some random shits and memes and all that kind of lovely stuff. But before we go anywhere, before we do anything, we always say hello to the lovely peepers in the chat first. And Abe, can you guess who the first person in the chat is today?
I'm going to guess it was Legatus, once again.
It is. It's your boy Legatus Lee Jonas, Legatus.
I am shocked.
I'll go to the foot of our stairs. They'll never get old, that. Anyway, yes, Legatus Lee Jonas. There he is. Welcome to this week's episode. Where is it? Episode of the... This is a real sneaky way of building up those points, that is. The Jack and Abe Show.
He's also generating content for us. This is the whole show.
This is the whole
Everyone,
show.
if you can post your comments in single words only from now on, that'll take us a good 2 to 3 hours. We're good.
Where it has been promised, Jack will be roasted. I don't know what you're talking about, Legatus. If you are unsure of why, rewatch yesterday's chat battle. Nuff said, "Wahahaha." Smiley face. Why am I to be roasted? I don't understand.
Well, we had an interesting predicament yesterday during the chat battle, Jack. In that
No, we didn't. What are you talking
was
about?
so engrossed in getting through the matches,
Yeah.
you just thought, do I even need an audience?
Who are these people entering into my...
a fuck about chat? I'm
What
just
makes
gonna
you say
do-
that, Abe?
It's chat battle, and you're like, do I really need the chat though?
Yeah, my show completely, it's surrounded by the chat. It's for the chat. It requires the chat. And for half an hour, I think I completely
It was at
ignored.
least half an hour. Yeah, you didn't even fucking glance at the cunt.
I was just so focused. I was locked in, as the kids say today. I was locked in, no cap. But yes. See, Legatus thinks it's all bollocks, and he's right. It is.
Yeah, very much so.
But yeah, I think, who was it who dropped the first Rumble rant? Was it Davyverse?
It was Davyverse, yeah. He wanted a bat longer, and he finally got it about an hour later. Fuck's sake.
Actually, he still didn't get it because he disappeared from the chat.
He didn't.
He disappeared from the chat because he wasn't in the chat to tell me, to confirm what it was that he wanted. I didn't give it to him.
Everybody, hashtag justice for Davy.
Yes, justice for Davy. And here he is. There he is. Davyverse. Let me know what you want in the chat. The next time you're on Chat Battle, and we'll give you the prize, my friend. We'll give you the bonus. But yes, welcome, Davyverse. Good to see you, my friend. And we've got Mud Crab here as well.
Sup, Mud?
Sup, Mud?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that what you say?
Well, I don't know if I should call him Mud Crab, or Crab.
What about...
But either way, I'm not saying sup may contain traces of seafood.
All right.
it's like he picked it as a bit of a laugh, and he was like, oh, this might be a bit of a ball ache for people to bother to pronounce.
Well, how could we shorten that? Is it just Mr. Seafood, or just Seafood, or
Mr. Krabs?
Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
Yes, but Mud Crab is much shorter. At least we know who you are, Mud Crab.
He is the purveyor of the finest crabs you will ever find in pubes.
Aha.
Yes.
They are a bit itchy.
That's the seafood you don't want.
And we've got Rick Cleary here as well. Welcome, Rick. Brother Rick.
What's up, Rick?
Pleasure to see you. Who else we got? We got Martin over on the Rumble side there.
Our Martin?
Call the show to Yenta Brummies. What does he mean by Yenta? What's Yenta?
I don't know. Is he on one again?
He
might be on
drinking
one.
Again.
Maybe. I have, and I still don't understand.
We've got Atom on the Rumble side as well. In fact, I see quite a few of you over there on the Rumble side. Good to see you. Thank you. And do the things, like and repost. Do all the where's it gone? Where's me thing? Oh, I ain't got it on this one. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. Anyway, do the thing. Get the thumbs. Shove them up there.
Yeah, shove them right
all
up
that
there.
Stuff. Is there a scene from Porridge in that intro? No, nothing from Porridge. What is it? There's a scene from Bottom. There's the 6 o'clock news. There's Prime Minister's question time with Margaret Thatcher.
Maggie.
What else is the Thunderbirds? Obviously. There's one of Dad's Army. Fun House.
It's a whole lot of fun. Prizes to be won.
Oh, you went the other way. Okay.
Oh, that is the prize. That's what the kids weren't expecting. And Jimmy Savile was the man who gave it to them.
It was Pat Sharp was Jimmy Savile in a mask. The Scooby Doo comes along and it's like,
it was
oh my
mullet,
God.
The mullet covered up all of the seams of the mask.
It's Jimmy Savile, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you boys and girls.
Now then.
But no, Davey, no scene from Porridge, I'm afraid. We got Kenzo. Is it
Kenzo?
pissing down there as well, mate? Good to see you anyway. And there's Atom on the YouTube sides as well. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. She said she was 12 meme.
That's fortuitous timing.
We got Real Wave Nation gaming clips. That's a mouthful. Like a blowjob.
It is, yeah. Yeah. I just call him Wade.
Yeah. What's up, Wade?
What's up, Wade?
And we got Shadow here, or Shada, as I like to call him. Shadow's here. What's up, mateys? You usually say Shadow's back. What's the crack? Where's the thing? Do the thing. But I'm autistic. I don't like change.
Yeah.
Rain Man reference. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's dealing with a bit of personal loss at the moment, so he's
Ooh.
Yeah. Crimson.
Oh, really? Is it public knowledge?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't hear about it.
So shout out to Crimson. Sure. I hope you're holding up, buddy. I wish I could be more supportive than that, but
well, it sounds pretty serious. At times like that.
Yeah.
We got Samuel the infamous in the chat.
Samuel.
Howdy, fellas. To veterans, my gratitude. Of course, it's Veterans Day over in the United States, and is it the same in Canada as well? In Canada,
I'd assume so,
because it's Armistice Day for us, isn't it?
Yeah. Was it Remembrance Day for us yesterday?
Remembrance Sunday was on. Was it Sunday or Saturday? It was on Sunday. And,
well, it's supposed to be on a Sunday, but some of the rituals they perform, they shunt to the next day, depending on what day of the week it falls on. Yeah.
I don't like that wording. It's not a ritual.
They sacrifice the children to the gods of death.
You're thinking of the different day. That's the one where they put on the masks, and they go down into the dungeon. It's a different day, that is.
Yeah. The Eyes Wide Shut parties. Yeah, they're great, man.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Should be another good distraction for me, says Crimson. Well, whatever it is, mate, I'm not savvy to it, but whatever it is, I hope you heal from it as soon as possible. And if you need to chat about anything, just reach out, and the DMs are always there anytime.
We're always here, mate.
Had to work early. Unfucking lucky. Jack can't read confirmed. What the fuck are you? You keep going on about this, Atom. I can read perfectly fine. I just tend to.
He just can't read English. That's the problem. He can only read Dutch
and Arabic.
Yeah.
Read Arabic.
He can read
perfectly.
those perfectly fine, yeah.
Tunnel vision, that's right. Yeah. That's all I say. £1 fish. Come and have a look. £1 fish. Very, very cheap. £1 fish.
And paradoxically, that is an absolute banger compared to the shit that the pop industry is churning out these days. And more complicated as well.
When I heard that the first time I heard that, I thought, that's not bad. He's done himself a service there.
It's a good advert, yeah.
A lot of people didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about when he goes 645 like that. Like they thought, oh, maybe he's got the numbers wrong. No, you listen to it. It's 6 fish for £5. That's what he's saying. 6 for £5, £1 fish.
Yeah.
Come and have a look. Very, very cheap. Rick Cleary is saying the grift was too much for Jack to handle. I guess so. I just all I wanted to do,
grift heavy.
all I wanted to do was get into the game and like get into the flow of things, going over to, because I've got this whole process, and because there's so much to juggle, with the from a production standpoint. I just wanted to, get into the flow of looking at all the screens, switching through them all, getting everything set up for the next battle. You know, it's all just makes me a little bit ignorant. Anyway, we got Steve in the chat. Steve. Welcome, mate. Mr. Food.
I don't know why, but like his name seems to increasingly sound like a jibber jabber. It's like every single time. It's like we've gone from Steve to Steve.
Mr. Food. That's what we call him, Mud Crab, or Mud Duck, Mudder Ducker.
This Mudder Ducker.
He's in the pub. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to say pub and not pube. He's in the pube with the holiday monkey.
Depends if we're talking about mud crab or not.
No Jews in our lives, guys? Is that what he was talking about with the lentil comment, whatever it was?
These lentil motherfuckers.
Papa, can you hear me? That's a Yentl joke. Right.
What was it? Let me see if I can find it now.
What, Yentl?
Yenter. What is that?
Yentl.
I don't know what that is.
Yentel. It's a film with Barbara Streisand in it. And she's I think it's like an oldie. It's set in the oldie times. She plays a Jew who has to dress up as a boy.
Yeah. Yenter means a woman who is a gossip or busybody.
There we go.
The example that the Oxford Dictionary is given, she acts like a nosy yenter. That's a bit on the nose, isn't it?
Oh, that's what happened. Your cousin died on Sunday. I'm so sorry to hear that, mate.
Yeah.
Hope it wasn't.
I'll be holding up.
I hope it wasn't a bad one. And most seriously, my condolences, my sympathies.
Yeah.
But what's Legat saying here? Still Remembrance Day / Armistice Day here today. Yeah, apparently David Lammy thinks that Sunday at 11 minutes past 11 and on the Sunday rather than today being the 11th of the 11th of the 11th, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He thought that was on Sunday, which technically it was, but not at 11 minutes past 11. So we were all silent.
It's not a fucking Rufus Wainwright song, for fuck's sake.
So while we were all silent for a couple of minutes, in collective pensiveness, David Lammy's like just yappering away. Why is no one talking to me? What's going on here?
And then he's just there like, everyone's racist. We need more migrants. Everyone shut the fuck up. Oh, they did. I wonder why.
My chats are coming in the wrong order, Jack. Read the one before that. The one before what?
Let's have a gander.
Let's have a quick look. Just working through them. Yeah, so I got another good one. Should be a distraction. Then you went on to say about your cousin passing away. I've read them anyway. Yeah, I don't know why your messages are being fucky, but apparently they are.
YouTube bollocks.
Auntie Sue's YouTube algorithm likes to censor things at times, and not only that. They have dropped the ball a little bit recently, haven't they? Because they've been banning creators left and right. Like there's people been coming out and complaining about that all over the place. Have you heard about that?
Yep. It's some old bullshit.
Do you know anyone who's personally affected?
I don't think so. But I will say yet.
Well, I've seen a fuck ton of people on Twitter coming up with, complaints. Basically, everyone's calling out Team YouTube. In fact, there was this one guy. He's a YouTube liaison, but he's also a creator. It's like the first time I've ever seen him put a tweet out, and he was on my feed, and he was going, something along the lines of, "Oh, we're actually, we're really caring over here." Hang on, let me see if I can find it. This because I replied to it. X for doubt.
Oh,
Where's it gone? Yeah, there it
is. Is it
is.
gone hiding? You got it.
I have. Let's share it. Here we go. So this guy, where's he gone? Add to the scene. There we go. Right, yeah. So this guy, YouTube liaison, he says, "I'm human, also a creator. I care enormously. At Team YouTube are some of the very best humans I've ever met. They care about creators to a truly heroic degree. No one is perfect. Not every decision is perfect. Not everyone is happy, even with very carefully considered decisions. We hear it. We work really hard to help and to constantly improve. We care a lot." Green heart. Is it a green heart or is it yellow or what? Whatever.
It looks yellow to me. Yeah.
Whatever. I'm
I was
colorblind.
half expecting his follow-up tweet to be like, "But on the other hand, fuck these bitch-ass motherfuckers."
What he's saying here, should creators wait 1 to 2 days before making a video public? I don't know about that, but
I know that guy.
Yeah, he's constantly showing up on your YouTube dashboard. Like he's usually in one of those suggested videos on your YouTube dashboard about creators.
He used to work years ago for an Apple-centric tech blog.
Oh yeah.
And then I think his name's Rene. And then he sort of just left and started doing his own thing. And I guess he probably just branched out to other kinds of tech.
Interesting.
I don't know. I've not seen any of his shit in ages.
But yeah, his name is Rene. This guy here responded to them saying creators are being removed because of YouTube's broken AI mistakes, and there's absolutely no real care for creators anymore. And that's where he's responded to that tweet there saying this. But me, of course, coming in with the bruh, X for doubt. Horror Amarata said, "All I know is that you're nearly unanimously being told by the creators you supposedly value that something is going wrong here, and you're giving back the corporate equivalent of, we've investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. You can tell us you care, and you very well may, but the results of your decisions and actions are poorly explained, leaving people who are angry and hurt in the dark." And there's people all over the place, saying, like here, "Please listen to me, Richie. If your job is to bridge the gap between creators and the company, then making an announcement with real value concerning the hundreds of people's livelihoods that have been trashed is where to start. I know you're not the one who insisted upon mass AI moderation, but sit back and pretend it's a good thing despite alarming press about it being horrible is so offensive to me." And of course, he goes on and on and on here, but I'm not going to read the whole thing. But this whole comment section is literally exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Like ego, atrocious apology. No one using "no one is perfect" as a deflection to your cost cutting measures, and that brings up a very good point. Actually, what if it's the same thing that like this happened before? A whole bunch of creators got demonetized, banned, demonetized, blocked, whatever, just before payday.
Yep.
It's funny that, isn't it?
It's almost like they didn't want to pay people for the content they produced, even though that's everything their platform is built upon.
People with hundreds of thousands of subscribers where their like monthly income is like $8,000. They've made it their livelihood. They're not doing anything wrong. And then all of a sudden their channel out of nowhere just fucking nuked out of existence.
Yep.
It could
nuked
be
from fucking orbit. Yeah. Not in a good way.
Here you go. Mark, I'm one of your subscribers on YouTube. Thank you for addressing this, but let me tell you this. There is a real and unjustified wave that has led to the termination of hundreds, maybe thousands of channels that never broke any YouTube policy. These channels are mostly closed for spam and deceptive practices, and almost every appeal gets rejected in less than 2 or 3 minutes. I think you will agree that this is far too short a time to accurately verify whether a channel is guilty or not. The spam and deceptive practices ban is especially harsh because it bans you from YouTube permanently. It prevents you from owning any new channels and even closes older ones that people may have had. It happened to me. It's been happening for months, and I'm trying to get a proper review so I can finally recover my channels. I am very passionate about YouTube, and this situation makes me deeply sad. And he's not, or he or her, it's Mark, so it's a he, most likely. They are not the only ones, obviously. Yeah. It's happening across the board. And like, people are quite rightly calling them out on Twitter, saying we always get the same AI responses, because that's what it feels like. Even if it is a human and they're copy and pasting, that's just as bad. You might as well just be an AI bot at that time. But they came out the other day.
They've been pulling this shit periodically for at least a decade now. At least a decade. Every couple of years, they'll change some bullshit policy. They'll start purging the platform. A whole bunch of creators will lose their incomes. And then everyone thinks, is it even worth it anymore? And then they backtrack very slightly, just enough to bring people back. Mm-hmm. And then give it a couple of years later, they change something else. Then they change this and they change that. And it's just garbage, man. Just go to other platforms.
It's like the HMRC trying to keep up with Labour's constant tax changes.
Yeah. And they're all like 5 years behind. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
I just want to highlight this. We got a Smoo raid. Welcome, Smoosters and people of the Smoo persuasion. Smoo. Yes, good to see ya. We got Just JK in the chat there. Welcome, my friend. Who else we got? B-roll stage saying fuck YouTube. Absolutely. Even though we're broadcasting there right now, still fuck YouTube. Because yes, they are fucking with people's lives. People who have like maybe they started creating as like a side hustle, a hobby, and they had a full-time job, and then all of a sudden they realized they were good at doing what they were doing, and they were getting the likes, the views, the money started rolling in, and that was it. It was like, I can make this full-time. I'm really good at this, and I enjoy it. And I'm not breaking any rules. No policies have been broken in the making of this video. And then bam, out of nowhere, your entire livelihood, and you don't even know where the next paycheck's coming from now.
Completely fucked overnight. And they've done this to so many people over the years. Just don't put all your eggs in one basket, people.
No.
Just fucking don't do it.
I mean, I've been very reluctant to go over to Twitch and Kick, which are pretty much the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Even in like algorithm analytics, all that kind of stuff, they're pretty much exactly the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to get noticed over there. And so I haven't bothered. I created an account on both of them so no one could just steal my name or whatever and start making content on there. Under my name.
This happened to the Critical Drinker recently when he discovered somebody basically used an AI sample of his voice and started doing AI videos, even had not even remotely distinct graphics, just cartoonified versions of pictures of him doing reviews of other films. And he pointed this out, and this has sparked more of the controversy about, the relations between AI and public personalities. At
Well,
what
I
point
mean-
do you
Well-
own everything about your visage when you technically surrender it to a platform?
It's not necessarily surrendering it to a platform, but if you are going to make your face public and you're going to make your voice public, it does run the risk of being abused. And it's the same with memes. Like, anyone in the chat could take my face and make a meme out of it. It's happened. Smoo does it all the fucking time. Yeah. I don't mind.
Yep.
It's a laugh. It's a joke. But what about when they want to put me in a compromising position with, you know, like someone in a Green Ranger suit or something like that?
Yeah,
And
I mean,
say
it's
that
not
it's
like
actually
there's
happening.
somebody actually taking pictures of it IRL.
Right? No
Right.
one's doing that.
I see you in chat. I see your rumors. And
But nevertheless-
just understand, even if that happened, that's for me and Jack. Okay?
I didn't mention
If-
you. I mentioned like just someone in a Green Ranger uniform.
You better not be cheating on me, you bastard.
I'm cheating on you with the Red Ranger
Oh, you fuck.
and the White Ranger.
I was just going to make a joke then. I thought I can't even say that now.
You mean the White Power Ranger?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. What's this, Davey saying? Shit, yeah. I heard Hussein being detained in CCP China, having a Mao meme on his phone. Who are we going on about? Who's this? Hussein?
Hassan
who?
Piker.
Oh.
Yeah, he got detained by the Chinese police
Well,
because he
I
had a
am out
meme
of the loop.
about Chairman Mao. And this is what a deranged cunt this fucker is. He spends years praising the communist Chinese regime.
Yeah.
Goes to China and they're like, you fucking what, mate? We're going to have to take you to the side here. Give us access to all of your shit. Now.
Oh,
Or
here
you're
it
going to
is.
go to a fucking gulag.
Here it is. Okay, so let's...
And then, when he finally gets released, he goes to a fucking gift shop. A gift shop. A supposed socialist, communist martyr of the people. And he goes to the most corporate thing you could possibly go to.
Well, let's have a
Fucking
look.
hell.
I've not seen this yet,
Yeah.
so let me have a look and a listen.
Roger, you seen
Yeah.
this? Oh yeah. Look. Yeah.
He's such a fucking soy boy.
Yeah.
这是什么呀？他录的视频。你是他导游？没有。这是什么？Stop. OK. 这是他导游啊。
Well, it's all gone black. Well, there we go. That was fun. Let's see if we can skip forward a bit. If anything's happening. Nope. Oh, what's this? We're doing secret memes.
My internet is not so good. Okay, we'll
On your-
flip it back. Okay,
the internet on your phone isn't
good? We're back.
We're just waiting for Will to get out of the bathroom now.
Yeah.
Which I wonder if there's a line.
But is there a video of him being taken away? Like being actually arrested? That'd be
I don't
nice.
think so, no. It would be delightful. See, first it went all black, then for some reason it went all yellow. And then it was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm in China.
Mao, that's what I call communism. Well, there you go. Thanks for sharing that with us, Davey.
Yeah. Well, one of the internet's favourite lol cows got wrecked again. Being a hypocrite. What a shock.
Mudcrab saying, this is why I would rather have had 10 views on Rumble than jump through constantly changing hoops on YouTube. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Rumble isn't perfect, but at least you can say a lot more of what you want.
It's got a long way to go in terms of its feature set and the way that things work, sure. But it's definitely more accessible than something like YouTube. Way more. Like if you're a
Atom
small creator, for sure.
Atom's highlighting the phrase that was said by Renee, "We've heard you," that it's such a bullshit statement, because even Team YouTube have been coming out replying to tweets that have been tagging them, saying, not all of us are AI. Some of us are humans, and this and that, and it's like they've got the tag underneath their name for the AI bot that they use to aggregate all the tweets. It's like, are you kidding? What kind of newfangled gaslighting is this?
Well, here's a more succinct way of putting it. We've heard you. Did you fuck?
Did you fuck? Get to fuck. Oh, come on. Hassan needs a new dog and a shot collar. That money needs to be diverted from those creators. Yeah. Well, he's mainly on Twitch, though, isn't he? He's
I think so, yeah.
Wanker.
It's like him and Asmongold.
Twitch, I love you.
That's going to get clipped.
I don't care. With luck, Hassan gets shafted by Fu Long Dong in Chinese prison.
Bang ding
It's never a human, no. It should be a dog in a shot collar. No, I joke. Piker won't be needing one if he's been nicked. Indeed.
Aye.
Depending on where in China, Hassan might be gulagged. He could be the cook if the dog is on the menu.
Yeah, it turns out being a Muslim in China isn't a good look.
Yeah, don't they? Haven't they been getting rid of the Uyghurs?
Yes.
Over recent years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Public re-education camps.
No, you see, Davey Verse, this is the CCP we're talking about, not Twitch.
Yeah, these are real communists, and they don't fuck about. They'll just put you in a gulag or a bullet in your head.
I've seen the photos to prove it. Heard that Atom, I leave Twitch a decade ago. See?
Yeah.
Twitch is dead. Twitch is easy to get noticed. Just wear a skimpy bikini and abuse your dog live. Twitch will back you 100%. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Maybe I need to have like a clear seated chair with a camera underneath it. And one on my footrest as well, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or wear a black bar across my nipples.
Yeah.
Come on, topless.
Or just flat out get railed on stream and then get banned for a day.
Mm-hmm.
And no one will give a fuck.
I have been the lone voice in the wilderness warning about unfettered use of AI. It will lead to societal destruction.
In what century?
Yeah, I don't agree with that entirely. I agree that it's not being used for the best purposes, but it could be a good tool.
I remember once I was in a class at university, right? It was a tutorial. And we had a PhD student who was leading the tutorial.
Yeah.
And it was about Marxism and its evolution in relation to historical development and all those kinds of things. And I posed a simple question to the tutorial leader. And I said, well, what about when machines do everything? Where will your classes go then? And he was like, I don't know what you mean. And I said, well, you do see that even by the logic of Marxism, everything has moved towards greater automation over time. And so one day we will live in a world in which everything is pretty much automated and there is no work to be seen. Everyone will be taken care of. Every physical whim, everything will be taken care of by non-living beings. Where will your ideology fit in then? He didn't like that at all.
I was, because I do let my daughter go on GPT, put my fucking teeth back in. I do let her go on there. It is monitored use. She likes to come up with stories, and so she talks to it like it's a person, and of course it responds like it's a person, but they're interacting in a way like, I've got an idea for a story, can you help me write it? And so they're going backwards and forwards, and I keep having to remind her that it's not her friend. And I've tried to explain to it more along the lines of, because she watches Star Trek: The Next Generation. I've tried to explain to it more in terms of think of it as Commander Data. You know that he's a robot, right? And that he's got no emotions. He might be able to say things that make it sound like they care, or that, there's some human responding there.
Yeah.
But it's not a human. It's an algorithm. It's a computer program. They've got no way of understanding any of your human emotions. They cannot be your friend.
She would have lost it if she'd interacted with Microsoft's Tay years ago.
Clippy. What about Clippy?
No, well, if you remember, Tay was one of the first AI bots deployed on Twitter by Microsoft. And within a very short space of time, it went from just, having normal, regular conversations to full-blown Nazi propaganda 24 hours a day.
I remember this now, yes.
And it's like, man, I dropped my cornflakes this morning. What can I do to solve this problem in the future? And she's just straight on the Jews. And I'm like, God damn it.
Mr. Grant Gregory is a prime example of how AI is going to destroy us all.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Are we even sure that Grant Gregory is Grant Gregory anymore, and he's not actually been Skyneted?
No. Because I've seen him so many times now, and I've seen a lot of his AI work, and I'm just like, I don't even know if I'm actually talking to Grant right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not quite sure.
Yeah. Should set up Olama for her, Jack. You can monitor it from the background. Well, I can monitor it anyway because there's nothing that is hidden from me. They're like my accounts, and I can see them directly. I can take the pad off her and say, "What you writing?" You know what I mean? I can just literally do that thing that most parents don't do nowadays. You see, some people give the kid the pad and then they carry on doing whatever they're doing, and it's like that kid's occupied now. Me, I'm constantly looking over at the pad, constantly seeing if she's going on YouTube. So like I've said to it, you can do like Google searches, but only if you're curious about something. But ask me first. You don't have to, be afraid to ask me about anything. But if I don't know the answer to it, or if I say no, don't go searching for that.
There's no need to consciously remove the human element.
Yeah, but nevertheless.
Yeah.
Well, go on. What was you going to say?
Do you know what, Jack? You're somewhat of a Renaissance man. I mean, a lot of parents would rather just have the kids and say, oh, well, they exist now. Fuck them. I'm not going to watch them.
I've offended...
It's almost like you're doing parenting. I like where you're going there.
Yeah, it's that... I mean, right, so people often go on about helicopter parenting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're constantly hovering around their kids. I was never helicopter parented.
Yeah.
My mum let me go out and play out in the street. I think a lot of people my age had a similar upbringing. You were able to go out on the street when the street lamps came on. It was time to come in. If you were too far away to hear them calling you in for your tea, you were too far away.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't dream of letting my daughter go out to play on her own now. I am so anxious about letting her go out to play on her own.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Our society is nothing like what it used to be. You know, a long time ago, it could be your kid might get into a bit of trouble. They might get a scraped knee, or they might do something silly. I'm probably going to hold off on that, Kenzo. It's a bit too spicy.
For the show.
I'll send it to you as well, Jack. And if you want to play it, I'm fine with playing it, but it's a bit spicy.
A bit spicy. Is it too spicy?
It's like if a Mexican fucked an Indian.
If you are saying it's too spicy, then I'm gonna say it's probably not. It's probably not suitable. I'll probably play it in private, but no.
But yeah, and society of today is just nothing like that. Like I'd feel like I'd have to have my kid on a fucking leash, not to curtail their freedom, but just for the fact that, you know, the numbers have just come out recently that the United Kingdom has now become the grape capital of the world.
Absolutely.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Previously, it was
Sweden,
Lesotho
wasn't it?
previously it was Lesotho in Africa.
Oh yeah.
Now, Sweden's a bit of an unusual case because they determine sexual harassment in practically any form. So, like, if you just accidentally touch someone, that can also be registered as a sexual offense. So there is that, but the number of actual penetrative actions taken by certain new populations to the country have absolutely skyrocketed that, not only in Sweden, but as we've now seen here in Britain, to the detriment of all of our people. And there is no fucking way I would let a kid out on these streets today. No fucking chance.
Well, I mean, there's one very close to home. Just happened the other day, wasn't there? There was not a rape, but a murder up on Birmingham, across from the New Street station. It was right outside the Bull Ring, actually. There's a set of bus stops right outside the Bull Ring. Yeah. I've stood there multiple occasions with my daughter on the way home. Do you know what I mean? Like waiting for the bus to go home from town. That's put the fucking shits right up me, that has.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like I can take my daughter to our city centre, which is like, you know, just down the road from us. We can't go into the city centre anymore. My head is constantly on a fucking swivel everywhere I go.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm the same anyway. Like, I don't have kids, but even still, I'd be walking around the streets just thinking, they look suspect. They look fucking suspect. What's this daft cunt gonna do? What is this, a crackhead, or is he on spice? I don't know.
It's genuinely not a race-based thing either.
No,
I'm cautious of fucking white people as well. There are so many crackheads about. There are so many, like, just mental cases walking our fucking streets.
Because we got rid of the asylums years ago, Jack, and that was a huge fucking error.
Yeah.
That alone started to spiral down. Then you start importing millions of people who have nothing to do with our culture and no interest in integrating into it. You combine that with the destruction of any semblance of the nuclear family, and before you know it, you've got the complete atomization of all of our Western societies into something that is totally unrecognizable to what it was.
The thing is, as well, though, they keep conflating it. It's like they'll turn, like what Steve's saying here, there's too many illegals here now in the UK. It's not safe. They keep conflating it as well. It's like, but these people could be fucking doctors and nurses.
Jack,
and
they're all doctors and engineers. All of them.
So what is a doctor, an engineer, you know, a nurse, a fucking, you know, scientist, whatever? It's a profession, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's your career, it's your job. What can't illegals do when they get here? Work. They're not supposed to be allowed to work. If you are going to become an engineer, you have to go through the proper channels. If you're going to come over from another fucking country and be a doctor, you have to come through on a work visa.
Yep.
Yeah, which means that all the immigrant checks have been done. No, some of these are asylum seekers. That's what the difference is. And apparently they can't apply for asylum outside of the UK. No, maybe that one thing that you're saying there is correct. You can't actually apply for asylum until you're in the country, but you can still come through the correct channel. You can still come through on a plane, a boat, fucking, the Eurotunnel. You can still enter the country, and when you come and show your passport and you say, I want to claim asylum, please take me in, let's do this. Yeah, that's fine.
Insert bullshit excuse here.
Yeah. It's the illegals.
Illegals are, by the way, people, criminals by default. Okay?
By default. Just wanted to pull this up here. Mudcrab says there are some content creators that have bragged they let their 3-year-old pick their own DVDs to watch and are proud that their kid is picking Nolan Batman movies. Who's using a DVD player to look after their 3-year-old? Well, Mudcrab.
Mudcrab asking the most pertinent questions as always.
Well, Mudcrab, I'll have you know, I've got a VHS player down there, and my daughter can pick from any of my VHSs that they want. I don't have any Nolan Batman on VHS. So,
well, occasionally I crack out my my wax cylinder player and play my real oldies.
On that quickly, I'm just going to see if I can bring this up here. Where is it? It's in my bookmarks. I know you're here somewhere, you bastard.
You slag.
You tart.
You absolute bastard. Now fuck off.
Here it is. Okay.
You got it.
I do. I've got it.
Sweet.
I'm on it. Here we go. So it's about the format sort of wars.
Yeah.
Let's big it up.
Being expanded.
It's only a couple of minutes long.
Many of the machines, you'll be able to program the recorder to switch itself on and off to tape your favourite programs over the 2 weeks you're on holiday. And indeed, that's chiefly what these machines are now being used for, time-shifting devices. The market...
What was the thing that we eventually got on VCR recorders that you typed in a code that was printed in the TV guide?
Oh, yeah.
And it switched on at the right time, providing you'd set the clock correct on your VHS player. What was it called now? Was it Video Plus?
It might have been. I'd completely even forgotten that was a thing.
Yeah, Video Plus, I think it was called. So basically...
Yeah, you get like a TV guide, and every TV show would have its own code, and then it would figure it out and know when to record and blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. You type it in, you program it in, and then it'd just start when you wanted. But it didn't really work all that well, because even though TV shows were on kind of like a schedule, they never always started dead on time. So you'd either catch the very end of the program before, or it had completely cut off the start of the show that you wanted to watch.
Yeah. God damn it.
Is being expanded. Hence the development of the portable VCR machine.
The portable
and the
VCR
home movie camera.
Okay,
because sales of ready-made programs on tape for machines like this have been disappointing. First of all, they're expensive to produce. And what's more, the publisher has got to come up with his product on many different sizes of tape. The market is now so confused, at the last count, there were at least 7 different incompatible tape standards available in this country. Indeed, the home video business is now in an uneasy stalemate. But on top of all this comes round 2 of the fight, and once again, all the industry giants are hoping that their plans and ideas will become accepted as a world standard. Over here is what the battle is all about this time. This machine is capable of playing a video disc.
Look at the fucking size of that.
Old school. Holy shit. Fucking laser discs.
Well,
holy shit.
Is that a laser disc, or is it a different format to a laser disc, and then laser disc came afterwards? Because he just said video disc.
Yeah, it's basically just a giant DVD.
Yeah. I mean, but Jesus Christ, look at the fucking size. Look at it, boys and girls in the chat there, saying Betamax failed because they wouldn't let porno on it. Maybe.
That's correct. Yeah.
I just
the
think
same thing happened with HD DVD and Blu-ray. The reason why VHS won out and the reason why Blu-ray won out is because of the porn industry.
See, a man of culture right here. He knows precisely how to handle discs of a certain size. Look at the fingerprints.
That's horrid. Ugh. Wash your fucking hands, you dirty bastard.
This was the early days of laser discs and CDs, though. They didn't know how to touch them back then. They hadn't been educated properly.
Yeah, just sensuously touch them around the edges. Don't go in too far.
It seems like there's a lot of consensus that it was because of Prawn, basically. That's why Betamax failed.
It was, yeah.
That's a laser disc. I had a player once. Interesting. Okay. Wasn't it Sony? Go on.
I used to know someone who had, I think it was Joe's Apartment on Laserdisc, because at that point, you couldn't get it on any other format.
What's
but
Joe's
he was an old
Apartment?
man anyway. Oh, it's a Jerry O'Connell film about him basically talking to all of the like mice and cockroaches and shit like that in his apartment. It's trippy as fuck. It's a fun ride.
Sounds like quite a film. Wasn't it Sony and Philips that made the VHS template after Sony lost the cassette tape wars? Wait a minute, there was a cassette tape wars. There was 2 different types of cassette tapes. I thought that was just how it happened. Like they designed the mini cassette, and that was it. Oh, but hang on, didn't they have 8 tracks and 4 tracks as well? Maybe that's what the cassette problem was. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, Davey. I'll take your word for it. I did skip over a whole bunch of messages. Yep, all doctors and scientists coming out of Birmingham and Luton.
So many.
The far left
so educated.
seems to see the illegals as pets. Not just asylums, can't even crack a smackhead these days. Yeah, absolutely.
Hashtag crack a smackhead.
I like that, yeah. Hashtag crack a smackhead.
Because smacking a crackhead is something else.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my nono kaba. Kababa. Kababa.
Kabibi.
Kaba. Whatever. Anyway. What was this other one? Someone said something about pokey in the neck. That girl who caught it, a pokey in the neck. Yeah, poor girl.
Yeah.
Well.
It's fucked up, man.
Kenzo's from Luton.
Yeah.
Isn't Andrew Tate and Tommy Robinson from Luton as well? Like the Tate brothers, they're from Luton.
Mm-hmm.
How come you went rich and a kickboxer, Kenzo? How come you aren't a far right commentator?
Get on the fucking grift train, Jesus.
Shake it off. Shake off that Luton stigma and the Taylor Swift.
He's not Taylor Swift. Fucking hell.
Stigma. Anyway.
Made by Philips 6 years ago, we
oh my
introduced
God! Look at
it
them
in an early
fingerprints.
development stage. This is a record which produces sound and pictures.
Sound
the underside of the
and
record
pictures.
is a mirror.
Wow.
Through a little hole on the playing unit, a laser beam produces a beam of light,
Frickin' laser
which is picked
beams.
up by the playing surface of the record on the underneath and reflected back into the unit itself.
Like the fact
As the
he was
disc
still referring
rotates,
to it as a record
mirror
as well.
Yeah, rather than a disc.
It's like, what, is this a
reflects
record from
the
fucking Battlestar Galactica? What the
light
fuck?
in the way that depends on how the signal was recorded there in the first place. And this varying pattern of light is turned into an electrical signal which will eventually produce sound and pictures. Well, each side of the disc
You
runs
see,
for about
it's all common knowledge to us, this now.
Yeah.
We know how CDs work. Maybe some of you in the chat don't know how CDs work, but this is how they work. But back then, this was fucking magic.
This must have been mind-blowing. They were like,
about
oh my
half an
god,
hour.
invisible
One thing I
grooves.
can't do with a system like this is record the program myself. But then the mass-produced discs will cost around a couple of pounds to produce, although if they carry a more expensive feature film, then you would of course have to pay more to buy them. And that
Bearing in
is
mind,
perhaps the most interesting.
a couple of pounds back then was about 400 trillion pounds.
But he did bring up a very good point there. You can't record onto them like you could a VHS or a Betamax or whatever.
Yeah.
So you have to buy the pre-produced
Interesting
ones,
thing.
just
What
like
will
CDs,
these video
until
discs
obviously we made CD burning for the masses.
Because no matter how ingenious this technology is, no one is going to buy it unless it offers something we want to watch over and over again. Many of the machines.
Yes, something that we want
True
to
story.
watch over and over again. Well, can you name any films that you would watch over and over again? What would you watch over and over again?
Debbie Does Dallas.
I would I do watch that over and over again.
There you go.
Without
Nailed it.
What is the most rewatchable movie? I guess. Let's. I'm sure I've got it here somewhere. What's the most rewatchable TV show?
Oh, that's a fucking nebulous answer to that question.
I don't know, mate. I can think of one immediately. Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I was just going to say, I do tend to, if I can't think of anything to watch, I tend to default to Star Trek.
Yeah, it's just that I gel with the message in it. You know what I mean? I enjoy the storytelling. I like, I just love the show, especially The Next Generation. Yeah. It's definitely one of my favorite ones. What's a film that you watch? Like when something comes on the TV and you know that you've seen it like hundreds of times before, but it comes on the TV and then you have to sit down and you have to watch it.
I mean, I don't watch TV, but theoretically, if I did, 300, Terminator 2, they're two of my favorite films of all time. Jurassic Park. If they're on, I will just think, fuck it. Fuck whatever I was doing. Just sit down and watch it.
I went to see Jurassic Park at the cinema when it first came out.
So did I, yeah. And I used to have one of the original Jurassic Park promotional posters. And they're worth a fucking fortune now. And I lost it somehow. I think I lost it when I moved or something. It just got worn as well. I'm like, fuck. Even getting a replica now is expensive.
Mudcrabby's saying, yeah, but Star Trek The Next Generation has Whoopi in it and it's broken it for him. It can't stand that woman anymore. Yeah, but I mean, that's just like saying I can't watch Batman the Animated Series because I know that Mark Hamill is the Joker. You've got to try to separate the art from the artist, unless, of course, it's Jimmy Savile or Gary Glitter.
I mean, people are different at different times in their lives, Hitler, not amazing in 1945.
But as
Hitler,
an artist,
circa 1905, sound bloke. Couldn't fault him,
Although he was a vegetarian. He did have some flaws.
Yeah. He did.
Loved animals, though.
Yeah.
I heard the original Laserdiscs of Star Wars is worth a lot to collectors. Yeah. Weren't they recorded from the original print?
Yes.
As well. So you get all that color grading in there.
Yeah, all the original footage.
Because Harmy as well, I don't know whether anyone in the chat knows, there's is it a person, a group? They've been actually restoring the original ones, not the special edition. It's like the as released Star Wars movies, but for HD. And they've been going into so much detail, go into all these different sources of, just to get that, the color grading, the correct color grading, all of the correct scenes as it was produced.
Mate, there are so many different versions of the original Star Wars movie now that are both professionally and privately produced, which you can find on various peer-to-peer networks. Like, there's more versions of Star Wars now than there are fucking genders, for Christ's sake. It's ridiculous.
Well, there are only 2 genders.
Exactly,
so.
And there's way more than 2. There's a good 20 different versions of Star Wars at this point.
You see, for me, a film, got Crimson Shadow here saying, Rescue Me is a good series I enjoyed, Still Game, Star Trek The Next Generation, etc. As for movies, Terminator, Face Off, Lethal Weapon, and Beverly Hills Cop, to name a few. I can tell you that one film, no matter what, if it's on the TV, even though I've seen it hundreds of times before, it always sucks me in. Goodfellas. I love that film. Goodfellas is definitely up there. One of my top.
It's classic.
Top 3. Zulu did know how to tell a good story with a happy ending. Kind of. Doesn't it sort of like peter out at the end with Richard Burton rattling off the roll call for all the soldiers?
If you wanted a movie with a real happy ending, you should watch Zuru.
Zuru.
This man is not a homosexual. You get a happy ending.
Yes, Davey Versa, the theatrical release. The original Star Wars doesn't say A New Hope even. That's correct.
Exactly, yeah. It was just Star Wars.
That when they digitally redo it to replace all the guns with yellow flowers, perhaps. OG Star Wars was just Star Wars, not Episode 4, not A New Hope. May AI New Hope, where Sydney Sweeney plays every role. I am down for that.
I am fucking 100% with you there, buddy. And the Higgs field AI generator has now just released this recast option. So if you've got a high quality enough image of an actor, it can replace a person completely in a scene.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can do that now.
Is it live? Like, I could sit here and talk and...
No. So, like, for example, if you took a scene out of, one of the Pee Wee Herman movies, and instead of having Paul Rubens... Instead of having Paul Rubens as Pee Wee Herman, you could have Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Where's the bicycle?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it right now.
No, thank you.
Shit is going to get mental over the next just year alone.
Oh, like we've said, it's exponential, isn't it? So it's just gonna keep going like quicker and quicker and quicker. Like even just since Gemini updated, had the software update, and we saw all those memes that we've been playing on the Hump Day Chinwag, and we said a good few weeks ago that it's going to become very difficult to tell the difference between like real life and AI now. Yeah. And within a couple of months, that's already happening.
Yeah. Yeah, that ambiguity is now way more ambiguous.
Yeah.
Just to riff off what Sam put, as well as Rick.
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles, if that was on, I would just be like, yeah, fuck it. I'm sitting down and watching this. I'd probably go as far as well to say probably Planes, Trains, and Automobiles as well. Or just practically any John Candy movie. Like, if Uncle Buck is on, I'm set for the next, hour and a half. It's good shit.
It is indeed. And here we go. I've got a couple of Sydney Sweeney things here.
Sweet.
Apparently, according to the New York Post, big boobs have been over since 2016. True or false? Big boobs are over, apparently. Raquel Laneri is the person who's posting this story. And there's our girl, good old Siddy.
Yes.
And her Norks. Look at the size of them fucking Norks. Oh, God, fucking gorgeous. I want to fucking motorbike them. Fucking.
Oh, I'd love to rectally insert her in Jack's butthole.
This is who wrote the article.
Oh, what a shock. Those without, jealous of those with. Just like all of history.
The comments are absolutely brilliant. Big boobs are superior, Anakin. When you hug a flat girl, you're closer to her heart. Boobs are an extension of a woman's heart.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Just Norks everywhere. No. All boobs matter. Yeah, there you go. There she is again.
This is another prime example of women assuming what men want and getting it fucking wrong every single time.
There you go. Let's make her more realistic. No, how about, and this is just a suggestion, just throwing it out there, fuck off. I want to see Lara Croft with tits.
Yeah. She's known for having some big fucking boobers.
Reports of big boob demise are greatly exaggerated, indeed. But yes, there you go. When your wife has huge tits, that's literally me. Every time I see a picture of Sydney Sweeney.
Yep.
It's amazing how these massive things develop over the years. I'll never get tired of looking at them.
Apparently, there was some sort of dinosaurs in the background in that shot. I didn't see them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
not a clue. But yes,
that one of Nancy Pelosi. Everyone's like, "Fuck this bitch. She's fucking ridiculous." And she gets her Norks out a little bit, and everyone's like, "Maybe we judged you too harshly."
What else is in here? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, you see. I think. Have you seen Sydney Sweeney's dress? Slap, it's a distraction.
I mean, everything about her is distracting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Norks. Everyone loves Norks.
Fake news.
Pubes. It's over 9,000.
That bullshit meter fucking straining for its life.
Why are you gay?
I'm looking for teats.
Yeah, anyway, these comments are absolutely banging. But there we go. Yeah, I just wanted to highlight Sydney's Norks again. As usual.
I think we could probably just do a whole show doing that. Yeah. Yeah, next week's show, Sydney Sweeney's tits.
I think we should just include Sydney Sweeney's tits in every episode. I saw this meme as well. It was posted by Ian Soforth, one of our friends of the channel.
Aye.
I'm going to be a dad.
I'm gonna be your dad.
Sure you are, Treacle. Sure you are. Anyway,
Fucking hell.
let's have a look and see what some of y'all are saying in the chat. I missed out on the whole animated Batman thing. I didn't watch TV in the 90s, really. Well, that is bad luck for you, my friend.
You are absolutely missing out.
Yes. Enhance.
Zoom in. Enhance. Zoom in further.
BS Jies. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant to say.
Gaze.
This Inai Aluko meme I posted on X is getting whole lots of views. I might get arrested for this one. All right, let's have a quick look then.
Good on you.
Let's see.
If you're not getting fucking arrested, you're just pissing about.
Kenzo. Yeah. Is that you, Kenzo? That must be you. No, this is some Japanese artist. No, that's not you.
Japanesey for cheesy.
Where's Kenzo? Why aren't you my friend, Kenzo?
It's at Art by Kenzo.
Art by Kenzo. There he is. Right, let's have a look at this meme. Let's see if it's spicy.
The absolute slag.
Did you see that? Who he's talking about on the fucking news channel the other day?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if I can find her. I can't find it, mate. Did you post it on Twitter?
It's on Twitter.
How long ago did you post it? Like yesterday? Because I've just gone back to October 26 and I saw nothing. Yeah, nothing, mate.
Let me have a gander.
But yeah, basically, she's a football player, is she? And she kind of looks like the Predator because she's completely bald on top, but she's got dreadlocks coming down at the side.
Yeah, if you go to his replies, it's there.
Ah.
Holy shit.
Okay.
So it begins with the original clip of her talking.
Yeah.
And then Kenzo kind of runs with it.
So let's reference the shit. So let's get the original clip up first and let's see what she's saying. Hang on. Share this tab instead. There we go. Right. So this is her. There we go. This is her.
I've seen her in that new Predator movie.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I've done the least amount of
that. Look at the fucking size of the bald patch. Just look at it.
Just shave the fucking lot
that
off.
I've ever done.
Yeah, piss or get off the pot, woman. Either have hair or don't.
Fuck it, go for a full-blown Patrick Stewart.
She'll be
just
combing
shave
over
the center.
She's going to be combing her fucking dreadlocks over with
2-year period of this litigation, and I've been fortunate to be a regular pundit and broadcaster since 2014. So, and I don't think that's a coincidence. I do think there is a sense of, you get labelled as controversial, by certain sort of sections of football broadcasting. I think there's a reticence to try and deal with the issues at hand, which unfortunately are sexism, racism
in your case as well,
in my case, misogyny, and so I've been quite open about saying forget whether I'm going to continue or not. I think moving forward, if this happens again, you want to see a stronger stance from broadcasters to say and consistently say, this is not acceptable. We have to make sure our talent feels safe and protected in doing their job.
That was a masterclass in saying loads and yet saying nothing. That's what that was. But here we go.
And also, women's football is shit.
For want of a better word.
Yeah.
James Goddard here saying her hairline is worse than mine. Jack Hughes here coming in with the fucking cone heads meme. But Kenzo, this is your one. Here it is.
Kenzo fucking winning the internet.
Not acceptable.
Kapla!
Not acceptable.
Grethor shall be paved with their ashes.
We will see them in Stovercore.
Today is a good day to die. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
That's such a fucking great job. I almost wish that Kenzo does get arrested for it now. Just so we can walk away afterwards. Like fucking Christ. It's just like, you can't prosecute me for that, motherfuckers.
Oh, good God.
Ginger Jesus.
Well done anyway, mate. That was a good one.
Fucking job done, yeah.
Yeah. Can't complain about that. These mean boobs dead as in corpse. I don't know about that, mate. It's weird that that's the first place you went to. Gotta be honest.
God damn it, Steve.
She's a giraffe with flapjack tits. I think he's talking about Lara Croft. For my dad, as soon as he heard the theme song for Wonder Woman, it did not matter what he was in the middle of. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We got Rockefeller in the house.
Sup, Rock?
How you doing, mate? Good to see you. I prefer a good conservative
conversation. Fucking hell, man.
Freudian slip. I prefer a good conversation from a woman.
I too prefer a good conservative woman.
Yeah.
With
that's
massive
where I
tits.
thought it was going. Yeah, with massive badonkadonks. I got to be honest with you. When I'm looking at a woman's tits, I am not listening to anything that's coming out of her mouth.
Well, usually when I talk to women, I'm having a conversation with her tits. She's just also there.
Yeah, apparently there's a woman attached to these tits
I've heard
somewhere.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently that's a whole thing.
Sydney Sweeney for Power Girl role.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Is that a real picture of this woman? She looks like one of those generic copyright-free pictures they use in PowerPoint. No, but literally, she could be, couldn't she?
Yeah, pretty
Talking
much.
about the writer of the article. To quote Graham from Thank Goodness You're Here, I'm looking for tits.
I'm looking for tits.
That's how it's done.
Yep.
Was that last one Gary reading some erotica?
No.
Maybe.
No, it was not. No. I think we can safely say it probably wasn't, no. But it could have been.
Yes.
You never know.
Mudcrab, Kenzo is love.
Kenzo is love. Kenzo is life.
You made the mistake of Googling the author of that article.
Ooh, shouldn't have done that.
Don't look in the basement. Oh, good God.
Yeah. That image is going to be burnt into your retinas.
As British as you and me.
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sick of women culturally appropriating the receding hairline. Men own the hairline, biatch.
Exactly.
She has an impressive level of reflectivity. Yeah, it's like it's super greasy up there, isn't it? It must be all the what's it? The jerry curl.
That could go both for her head and everything she said. No one gives a fuck about women's football. Shut the fuck up. You know?
Yeah, so that clip was in response to Joe Barton, who's just been convicted for saying some grossly offensive things online.
Oh, boo-hoo.
What was it he said? That she was just a DEI hire and that she wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the colour of her skin. And then she's going on like,
did someone say some meanie words online? Oh no! Oh, the poor little babies! Fuck off!
Are you gonna suck your mummy's tit? Oh, are your ovaries sore? Oh, what a shame!
Oh,
but she was going on like that. Fuck, Abe. She was a little bit like that on that news show, though. She was talking about like, oh, I couldn't even motivate myself. I couldn't get up. I didn't want to eat. I just felt worthless. So it worked.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're fine with that. You do that.
That sounds like a you problem. People put me down on a daily basis, and I still get on with life. Do you know what? You just, because I'm an adult, right? Yeah, I'm an adult male, and I can just shut that shit out.
Fucking hell, man! You must have superpowers. That's insane.
The trick is, Abe, right? What you do is you not be a precious little bitch about yourself. Yeah, don't take yourself too seriously. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I am quite precious.
The people who love you, yeah, they'll tell you the truth about yourself anyway. So the people who don't fucking love you, who gives a fuck about them?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Gives a shit. That's why when we were talking about like AI shit earlier, like originally I was a little concerned about actually just using my voice at all. Like I don't really appear on camera very often.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only happened a handful of times. But like realistically, if you want me to say something, I'll just fucking say it because I couldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like there's no need to AI clone my voice. Just send me a message.
I'll say it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenzo, you're gonna get the 6 o'clock knock, mate. That's what's gonna happen.
Today is a good day to use her EBT card.
Today is a good day to steal a television.
A good day to loot. If I get arrested, you better start a GoFundMe. Don't worry, mate. You are loved.
We've got you covered, mate. Fucking Elon's got us all covered at this point.
I'm your
Jesus.
man. Yeah. We were quite behind in the chat, mate. Legend of memers, exactly. And by the way, Atom Gray and all those over there at B-Roll Stage, they've got a GoFundMe going. If you wouldn't mind going to that link and funding directly to them, if you can spare it, or even if you can just share the link out, go for it, please. Go and see what it's about. And if you feel like that you can help, then please do get it shared out. All that kind of stuff, all the lovely stuff. How far? There we are. I'm caught up, kind of. These fools made depression/anxiety a trendy thing to have. It's fucking not. Look, there was a time when people had depression and anxiety. Well, depression's a little bit more of a difficult one because depression can actually like really immobilize you and make you unmotivated to even clean your fucking house and stuff like that. I understand it. It's a mental condition, but people have had anxiety and stress, and people, you know, sticks and stones, all that kind of stuff for centuries. Okay, since time immemorial, and civilization got on with itself. We built things. We worked. We just fucking got on with shit. But nowadays, it just seems like everyone's like, oh, someone said a mean word. That gives me such anxiety. I can't go outside. I can't talk to people. I can't do anything. I mean, like, in the UK, I kind of understand it because I can't go outside because I might get fucking stabbed. I'm a little bit anxious about that, but not because someone's going to say something mean to me.
Yeah. I mean, if it was legally permissible in this country, which it is not, to have a reactive and appropriate level of violence in response to being violently attacked, mate, I'd never go home.
Yeah.
I'd be cleaning these streets up like nobody's fucking business. But it's not. Because even just suggesting, I don't like your hair today. Oh shit, I'm in prison. What the fuck? What a fucking retarded country this has become.
Yeah, look at this now. This is the type of fucking people that we've got to put up with. This is so cringe. This is like one of the cringiest fucking pieces of shit. Let's get it up.
Let's go.
I saw it. I saw it on my timeline, and I nearly died of cringe watching this.
Hold on to your butts, people.
Yeah, hold on to your butts, because these are the people who we've got to deal with now.
Hi, what's your name? How are you? How's your life? Oh, you got a man. Are you in love? If so, type. Is it just play?
What do you think so far, mate?
Gay as fuck.
Look at that motherfucker in the background there with the gall to wear a fucking turtle's top.
Get out.
Tonic, strictly justice friends are the type that ties you two together till tomorrow's end. If it is, disregard every time I call you pretty. Though it's meant sincerely, it's just my imagination drifting. And brush me off like the dirt on Jay-Z's shoulder. So I fall to the ground, collect myself, and get ready to take over your heart. Or at least your spare time. And I love the thought of being with you.
This is giving me a nosebleed.
Jesus.
Again. Oh, fucking hell. He's just way too enthusiastic about this, and he just seems like he's never spoken to a woman in his fucking life.
Or maybe it's the thought of not being so alone. The second one's way sadder than the first one, but I don't know. I love the thought of being with you. Or maybe it's the thought of not being so alone. God damn. You know.
Maybe it's the thought about not being so alone. This is what they're thinking about. It's
Who
like,
gives a fuck?
I actually like being alone. When you've been with someone,
Yeah.
when you've been with someone
it's a
for so
fucking
long,
breath of fresh air, and the air is evergreen.
Let's just watch this last 20 seconds.
I really love being loved, but I also really love not crying on the. We should go get a cup of coffee, and I'll act friendly. And I won't pull any stunts, but I'm a fucking stunt puller from birth. So I don't know what to tell you if I try to confess my love for Skull!
Note that lyric, I'll act friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, women can sniff that element of bitch on you from a fucking mile away.
I'll act
Good luck being
friendly.
a 90-year-old virgin. Fucking hell.
But yeah, the other thing I picked up about that is that he'll act that way, but as soon as you get to know him, you realise he's a insecure little fucking soy boy. He's gonna come as soon as he sees a nipple. He's gonna come in his pants.
Yeah, fucking hell. Put the soy down, maybe work out a bit, and just change your entire personality, because it fucking stinks.
But yes, there's some cringe for you. But let's lighten it up a little bit here now with this.
I feel like a bit like I've been on a podium today.
That's all right, mate.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Let's lighten it up with this. Making fun of people with disabilities may be retarded, but people with disabilities making fun of retards is ingenious.
Yes.
I'm rolling away because my legs are not together. Every day. Their guess would be a problem. Happy today. At least I'm not
It's not all bad.
Oh, mate, that's fucking sent me. My face is fucking hurting.
Sounds like he should stop taking them hormones. Yes.
Fucking hell, yeah. All of them.
Bring back bullying.
Yeah. Jesus.
Let me guess the band name. Man Ponds. Shock collar stat.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yep. You've all got the right idea. Blatant puffery, indeed.
Never in my life have I seen such a blatant display of puffery.
Fucking Kenzo. That was me. That was literally me. That was literally my thought process as soon as I saw it. I died of cringe inside. I'm sorry. I'm having to wipe the fucking tears from my eyes. That was funny as fuck. There we go. But yeah, Jesus. Kenzo, no worries, mate. Sharing your stuff. If it's good, if it's funny, I'll happily. If it's suitable to share,
it's all right, mate. We've resigned ourselves to getting arrested one day anyway, so it gives a fuck.
Yeah, it's bound to happen at some point. Much better than the first one. Yes. I'm not gay.
I'm not gay. Fucking genius.
His peepers in the chat. How did the Jack roast go? I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, mate.
It was brief. It was brief.
Like Jack all of our lovemaking.
Yeah.
And foreplay. It's very brief.
Yeah. Yeah. But, we have a good time. So
we do. We love each other. No homo, of course.
Oh, full homo.
It's not gay if you're on top and we take it in turns at being on top.
It's not gay if you finish, tell him that you love him, but then promptly pull out and clean your dick immediately afterwards.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Don't want to get a toffee crisp.
Yeah, if you leave it under your hood, like when you're going for a piss and you just...
Oh, yeah. Letting it crust up. That's a bit gay, man.
That's a bit gay. Dirty bastard. Asmongold's asking the real questions, though.
Oh, shit.
If you're a guy...
I think I've probably had about
sex with a
15 discussions about this already.
Okay.
Well,
so here we go.
Let's do it.
Here we go, then.
If you're a guy and you have sex with a female robot, but the female robot is being controlled by another guy, are you gay? But the robot looks like a girl. Like, let's say the robot looks like a girl. Like, are you gay or not? Only if you know it's a guy.
Fucking Kate is totally losing his shit.
So basically, it's like a Schrodinger's gay.
A Schrodinger's gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know until you do it, until you find out whether or not the person behind the robot is a man. Why would a man be controlling it anyway? Why is it a robot that you can have sex with, but there's a guy controlling it? That's my question.
Because they're all remote controlled by Indian operatives. So
Like,
they're kind of like call centers. Yeah. Yeah. I said
what is
this
your mother's
on,
main name?
I said this on Screaming Into the Void. I think it was either last week or... it was a week before, I think, actually. This popped up, and we had an extensive conversation about the ethical ramifications of how gay it may or may not be. And I said, well, okay, I don't think it's gay. Like, you could have someone in India that's just flipping some switches, clicking some buttons. It's just doing what it needs to do. There's not necessarily any sort of visual interaction with the bot or with you in any way. It could just be pure metrics. But
well, when you masturbate, is it gay?
Hold on. If the robot then, in the middle of coitus, just starts going, oh bloody, fuck you, bloody.
Fuck you, bloody.
Bloody, fuck you. Redeem. That's different. That's gay as fuck.
That could be a way that they get you, though, when you're on the vinegar strokes, because you know that a guy will say pretty much anything, you know, like on the vinegar strokes. So, like, you're on the vinegar strokes, and then all of a sudden they're asking you about, like, what's your mother's maiden name? You know, what's your childhood pet's name? Because we don't have the disposable income to afford a sex robot. But Kenzo's asking the real question here. Would it be gay if it was a male robot, but it was a woman controlling it?
That's pretty gay, dude.
Look, what it comes down to really is it gay to masturbate? Because it's you. If you're a man and you're masturbating, it's a man pleasuring himself, yeah, or pleasuring a man, yeah. So is it gay to masturbate?
Maybe.
Because that's what having sex with a robot is. It's not sex, is it? It's just masturbation.
Yeah, see this is where...
large tool.
Yeah, it's where the distinction between you fucking an object and something that's real gets a little blurred.
Mm-hmm.
You know? There's something real controlling it, whether it was a man or a woman, either in robot form or as the controller. But at the end of the day, it's still something that's inanimate.
Mm-hmm.
It's still something that would not, in any way, shape, or form, be perceived as a person. So what's the difference between that and, you know, using a fleshlight or a dildo or whatever? It's just a more complicated version.
I mean... Have you seen those people who had, you know, when those real dolls became popular and like there was that one guy, or there's been plenty of guys that like wheel them around in a fucking wheelchair. Like they're part of the family, creeping their family out at the dinner table. It's like,
those are the weirdest ones.
That dad fucks.
Yeah, those are the weirdest ones, right? If it's like a single guy and he's got a house full of them, okay, sure, spend your money on whatever the fuck you like. I mean, I would get rid of them and, you know, sort your fucking life out. Maybe try and get a wife or whatever. But the ones where they're already married with kids, and they've just got these things sitting around like it's fucking normal. Those kids are gonna grow up to be some Texas Chainsaw Massacre motherfuckers. For sure.
I've got images of like the kids just sitting there eating their cornflakes, you know, and then all of a sudden the dad wheels fucking Sandra, the fuck doll, into the room, puts him up at the edge of the table. The kids are just looking at each other. It's like, is that the doll that dad fucks?
No, it's the woman left a long time ago, and somehow he got custody. So he wheels in the fucking real doll. And he's like, hey, kids, mother's back. And then just out the side of his mouth, he's like, eat up all of your breakfast now, kids. You know? And the kids are just sat there looking nervously at each other.
He's manipulating her mouth like that.
If you don't eat your breakfast, mommy's gonna be angry. and he's like, you should listen to your mother, kids.
And he forgot to clean it from the night before, and so it just starts dribbling.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Texas
Don't
Chainsaw
worry, kids.
weren't
It's just
real,
cream. It's just cream. Don't touch it, though. Don't touch it.
It's like Hannibal Lecter, too. He opens the head of the real doll to reveal an ice cream they must eat. Oh. Yummy.
Let's see what Mummy has to eat today. Hey, kids. It's a Fab Lolly from the 90s. Just peel back my face.
Who is this, Abe? Where's he gone? Who is this?
Savagana. Quagmire.
Okay. Are you sure? Because it looks like Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, they're the same person.
Quagmire and Jimmy Carr are the same person.
Yes. Yeah.
I saw that earlier, and I immediately thought of your boy Jimmy Carr. So I wanted to ask.
It's pretty legit. Yeah.
Shall we have a quick
Quagmire
talk about
Carr.
the Beeb?
Yeah, sure.
Quagmire Carr. So
Jimmy Quagmire. Yeah.
Obviously, you've heard about what's going on with the BBC. We in fact, brought it up a little bit on last week's show, didn't we? Like at the very end of the show last week. Saying, why didn't we talk about this sooner? Like, you know, we knew this years ago when it happened, when the whole January 6th thing happened. We knew that those two edits were spliced together. And so
we knew it was fake then.
Yeah, for those of you in the chat who don't know, Donald Trump has decided to ask or demand that the BBC pay him compensation for the Panorama documentary that spliced two pieces of his speech together that were hours apart, so that it made him sound like we're going to march down to the Capitol and we're going to fight like hell. But in actual fact, he said, we're going to go down to the Capitol and we're going to cheer on our brave congressmen and women. How are you exactly conflating that with he incited a riot?
They've done this multiple times. Like the whole, there's good people on both sides, and then they cut the audio off there. And literally claim the exact opposite of what he said immediately after. Fucking lying media bullshit. Yeah.
Is this what's behind the hole? Yeah. Please let it be Sydney Sweeney's tits. No, I think we did Dolly's tits a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
We did. Yeah.
So if you're sticking a robot cucumber up your blunt and the guy controlling it doesn't know it's a fruit, is YouTube still wankers? Yes.
Yes.
To all of that.
Yes.
Abe loves the BBC. I've heard. I've heard. I know
the jury's out on that one.
I know a person in the Navy who was eating. I'm sure that's supposed to say monkey brains.
Monkey.
But while it was eating food, and the way just messing with it, and his friend said, "Stop playing with your food." Did I read that right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I almost had a stroke reading it. I know a person in the Navy who was eating monkey brains while it was eating food, and the way just messing with it, and his friend said, "Stop playing with your food." Okay,
Punctuation next time, peepers.
Sure.
I'm giving you a 3 out of 10 for that one. You must use punctuation next time. But nevertheless, let's have a quick look at what they're saying about the Beeb on Twitter, because it's no surprise to us, obviously, that they do this all the time. And it's like Tomby said earlier, if you think that a news organization especially isn't going to try and, build their own narrative, and you don't think that this has been going on for ages, then you must be, fucking dumb. And I'm inclined to agree, but everyone seems to be going on like the BBC are the most trusted news source in the UK. It's the second most trusted news source in the US. It's like,
really?
Trusted by who? People who don't know how to discern bullshit.
People who can't read?
People who are easy to sell a bridge to. I found this one funny here. So David Yellen says, in this country, President Trump is deeply unpopular and the BBC is the most trusted news source and its output deeply popular. Traitors did 7 million within last week. The print press feels differently, but the country does not, and this is critically important factor. And this David Yellen says, I've given you your tweet the BBC treatment. In this country, President Trump is the most trusted news source and deeply popular. Traitors did feel differently, but the country does not, and this is a critically important factor. And that is just fucking beautiful because, yes,
ironically, very accurate.
Very accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is the broadcasting company that bought us, you know, fucking such hits as Jimmy Savile, you know what I mean? And like
Hugh Edwards.
Yeah. You know, like
an entire media empire that is publicly funded that hates the people who fund it.
Yeah. Here you are. Here's some of the hits.
Rolf Harris. Nice.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Look. Lee Harris here saying, Dear leftists defending the BBC, this was not an error. This was not a mistake. This was not an isolated incident. And that is totally true. It's not like just a one-off thing that just happened. Tim Davie has not been exceptional or led with integrity. Fact, the BBC is institutionally biased and they deliberately misled the British public. And it's like, yeah, you're saying that they're the most trusted news source. Okay. I've also seen people turn around and say, well, Trump, whether it was edited or not, Trump did incite, you know, an insurrection, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, all right, well, if that's true, why did they need to do this?
Yeah, exactly.
People saying, oh, they didn't need to edit the clip because he actually did what they're saying that they did. It's like, all right, if he did, why did they need to make it more extreme?
And if you've got the slightest bit of nous about you when it comes to the media, you'll know that the BBC has been doing this shit for decades now. Like at least 3 decades minimum. This has been, in my eyes, one of the least trustworthy news sources on Earth. Ever.
Yeah, everyone fucking rolled their eyes as soon as BBC launched their BBC Verify fucking service. It was like,
piss off.
The BBC are going to be fact checkers. Are you fucking sure? What?
Yep.
But here you go. Such hits as this. Anyone remember this BBC War Report?
Classic.
I'm off to the shops. Do you want anything?
Fucking hell.
It's an editing error.
Yeah. Well, you see, a deliberately made editing error isn't an error, is it?
Yeah.
It's narrative construction.
There you go. A reminder that the BBC were fully complicit in pushing the government lies and bullshit. Without them and their like, we wouldn't have known anything about a pandemic. Takes me back, though. I remember being called crazy for ridiculing this at the time.
Yeah.
Rupert Lowe here. BBC apologises to Rupert Lowe over rape gang inquiry report. Obviously more bullshit reporting there.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, they're coming out.
The sheer amount of apologies the BBC has had to issue to individuals, private entities, all these kinds of things, 4 decades it's like a torrential rainfall of them. And yet, nobody ever bothers to mention it because they deliberately make shit up. They've always done this. This is not new.
The BBC belongs to Britain. We can't allow the Trumpification of our politics and our media landscape, says this pundit here.
And the thing that worries me most about how this is all unfolded is the fact that when Donald Trump
got involved and called the BBC corrupt, that we've had these 2 resignations overnight, and we've now had his press secretary claiming this as a victory for Trump. Now, the BBC belongs to Britain, and I think we should all be concerned whether it's foreign powers or indeed domestic powers, and we know that there are the likes of Farage and Reform who would love to see the BBC destroyed. That really worries me, because we cannot see the Trumpification of our politics and our media landscape. We've seen what that's done in America. So this is a moment for the BBC to reset and restore trust. And the thing that worries me most
heaven forbid politicians and the media reflect the people they're supposed to represent. Heaven forbid the likes of these people.
Your boy Carl Benjamin retweeted this. Our statement on USAID funding. I'm not going to read through it, but nevertheless, just the fact that they are funded by USAID and it makes up 8% of their revenue. 8% of their revenue. Right? And you're talking about not being compromised by American politics, American donors. That's complete bollocks. Don't give me that. It's all fucking bollocks, just like this show. Yeah. And here you go. There's if we needed a reminder.
Who's the arbiter of that? Something is misinformation. Who's the arbiter of that? Is it the BBC?
You're literally asking me?
Yes.
Well, no, you are the arbiter on Twitter, because you own Twitter.
Yes, I'm saying, who is to say that one person's misinformation is another person's information? The point at which you said that there is, this is misinformation, like, who is going to decide that?
You accept that misinformation can be dangerous, that it can cause real-world harms, that it can potentially cause...
Yes, so the point I'm trying to make is that the BBC itself has, at times, published things that are false. Do you agree that that has occurred?
I'm quite sure the BBC have said things before that turn out to not be true.
Correct.
In its, whatever it is, 100-year history, I'm quite sure.
Yes. Even if you aspire to be accurate, there are times when you will not be.
We've spoken to people very recently who were involved in moderation, and they just say there's not enough people to police this stuff, particularly around hate speech.
I fucking hate all these buzzwords that they throw around.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't need to carry on all the way with that. I'm going to carry on looking through the tweets because I don't want to...
Just as a brief addendum to that, like, hate speech isn't a thing. There are such a thing as, like, incitement to violence.
Mm-hmm.
That is already a crime. Hate speech is an Orwellian bullshit concept.
Newspeak.
Newspeak, exactly.
Of course, I voted for X on this, but do you trust X or the BBC more? 1,000 votes, which is the average fucking, like Ipsos poll. 96.1% have said they trust X more than the BBC.
I cannot wait for the full-blown launch of Grokpedia. I know it's in its 0.1 stage right now, but once that comes out, that's it. We're going to actually get real, legit, accurate, free information everywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm.
No bias. Because
we'll see.
it will presumably, the way it's going to work is the same way that Twitter does. In that people can check each other and people can correct each other, and they will be as long as they provide evidence for whatever claim, which is exactly the way it's supposed to be.
But they're being able to do that on Wikipedia. The only problem is that the people who own Wikipedia are siding with the leftist sort of rhetoric.
Well, exactly. And that's why Wikipedia is just as useful, really, as the BBC. It may seem impartial, but when you omit some information, that is sometimes just as good as flat out lying about it. And that's what they tend to do. Yeah.
It'll come out soon that Ed the Duck and Gordon the Gopher were complicit in Savile/Glitteresque activities. What's his name?
Did you see
Philip Schofield?
Philip Schofield.
Yeah. There's another
Did
one.
you see that bit earlier? The BBC had a kids show that said recently that Stonehenge was built by ancient black people.
Yeah, sure. Horrible histories. Horrible histories. I used to love that. It's really well produced. It's quite funny at times. But they have just started pushing this fucking, we're going to rewrite history. It's like
Roman times, everyone was black. Everyone was gay. They were all Muslim, even though Islam didn't exist.
Oh, don't even get me fucking started on that. I've seen people online recently saying Jesus was born in a Muslim country. It's like, what? How'd you fucking work that out? What?
Jesus fucking Christ! Literally.
They said Blue Peter for decades without even giggling.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. Kenzo saying the BBC had a kids show that said recently Stonehenge was built by ancient black people. Was it horrible histories?
Mr. BBC, I would like to just throw a little bone of contention with that. May I present to you all evidence ever?
Yeah, Stonehenge, great. Black people, brilliant. Yeah, good one.
Yeah,
good one.
Great. Yeah.
Does this mean EastEnders may get bombed back to the Stone Age? Yeah,
let's
and replaced
hope.
with black people. It's going to be all immigrants.
I mean, that's basically London now, really. All of it.
Yeah.
That's
Stone.
And if anyone has issue with that, that's a pretty much statistical demographic fact now. If you look up the makeup of the London boroughs by people that are born abroad and the ethnic background of them, the predominant language spoken in each borough, it's a foreign place.
An independent report recently showed that 80% of the majority of violent crimes around London were done by people with foreign names. Whether they're born in this country or not is another thing.
I am absolutely petrified with shock. I could never have guessed.
Wikipedia is as much use as an ashtray on a fucking motorbike.
That's a good way of putting it, Crimson, yeah. It's fucking legit. Yep.
Rick saying, well, Stonehenge might have been built by ancient blacks. After all, they might have been stolen building materials.
I mean, that would fit the narrative, right?
Right.
Surely.
So I assume you're talking about the fact that some of the stones came from a very, very long way away, like up in the north of the country or the north of the island.
Some came from Wales, some came from as far as Scotland, from what I know.
And they're turning around and they're saying, oh, well, how did they move those big fucking boulders? It must have been aliens or something. And it's like,
no, it turns out it was the fucking Wakandans.
No, but I'm talking seriously about this now. Has no one ever heard of glaciers? Right? Erratics that were moved from one place to erratic boulders that were moved from one place to another as the ice sheets melted. And there are erratics all around where I live that have come from Wales. Yeah. Why is it so difficult to believe that a glacier brought one of the stones from fucking northern Scotland down to the south of England? I can believe that. Way more than aliens. Way more than I believe the fucking BBC, anyway.
Well, what's more interesting about that is not really how they did it, is why. And that we still don't really have a lot of answers to.
Why they built the henge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mudcrab saying that was disproven. I assume you're talking about Stonehenge. But yeah, anyway, going back to this. Show me how trusted the BBC is in one picture. The BBC disinformation correspondent accused of embellishing her CV, like Rachel Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel from Accounts.
Rachel from Accounts, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like, if anyone is surprised that the BBC did this, oh good God, what the fuck is that? Do you know what it looks like? It looks like Tubbs from League of Gentlemen.
League of Gentlemen.
12T. It's a local shop for local people.
Local people. You're my wife now, Dave.
You're my wife now. This was one of Graham Linehan here saying this was one of the moments where it felt like the BBC had just gone completely insane. And then it's a post from 2023. Without a shadow of a doubt, it is a transphobic comment. Bromsgroves, that's just down the road from us, roughly. That is. It's
a Green Party candidate. Of course it was. Of course it fucking well was.
Bromsgrove, yeah, just down the road, South Birmingham, but it's actually in Worcestershire. Anyway, yeah, Bromsgrove's Green Party candidate, Melissa MPGP, condemns the Tory Deputy Chairman, Redditch Rachel, member of the House of Lords. Okay. For social media remarks about her transgender identity. Let's play this 19-second
without
clip.
a shadow of a doubt, it is a transphobic comment.
Let's give it a go.
At the finest, it's gaslighting, it's everything. By attacking a minority group,
12T.
It's just, it's just, it's a shame.
Are you local? I mean, I hate that dog whistle term as well. It's so fucking... No, like, they're just more buzzwords. It's like, do you know who isn't ashamed to be called a Nazi? A Nazi!
Yeah. Mind you, even at this point, I'm not.
Yeah, like, they've overused that to the point now in which people just go, all right, fair enough then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you've lost all of your power. Fuck off.
So, again, here's Johnny Rotten on Piers Morgan talking about when he got cancelled by the BBC for trying to speak about Jimmy Savile in 1978.
The fact that in 1978...
The sheer number of punks that turned on Johnny Rotten simply because he's proud to be British, even though he spent his entire life fighting against the establishment, and now those same punks now align themselves with the establishment because he's being punk as fuck by saying fuck you to everyone.
One thing I didn't expect, though, was Johnny Rotten to be selling butter.
Yeah, that was a bit of a left turn. I was never expect that was not on my bingo card. But
selling Country Life butter.
Yeah.
Anyway, here he is.
At the height of the Sex Pistols explosion, there you are saying about Jimmy Savile, he was into all kinds of seediness that we all knew about. We weren't allowed to talk about it. I know some rumours. So you had heard the kind of thing that we now know about him, or stuff like that?
Yeah. I think most kids did too. Most kids wanted to go to the top of the pops, but we all knew what that cigar muncher was up to. But I'm very, very bitter that the likes of Savile and the rest of them were allowed to continue.
Did you ever try and do anything about Savile?
I did my bit. I said what I had to.
Did they air that? No. It just got suppressed.
Yeah.
For legal reasons.
Yeah. And,
I've seen that clip.
Did you meet?
I found myself.
Oh, has it surfaced? If you can find it.
As far as I'm aware, it's been around for a few years, but...
Myself being banned from BBC Radio there for quite a while for my contentious behaviour.
Because of that...
They wouldn't state this directly. There'd be other excuses.
I mean, it's shocking.
Oh, yeah.
He got away with it for another 30-odd years.
Well, not only him, a whole bunch of them. And these are the purveyors of good taste, huh?
You were too offensive.
Brilliant, innit? Well, I'm still here, and the rest of them, what are still alive, nice bit of jail time for them. Jail time!
I have to read this. The BBC has said it's appalled by Savile's crimes and that the Dame Janet Smith review is considering the culture and practices of the BBC during that period.
And not just that period, it's now. It's still going on.
Yeah.
It's still fucking going on. If you can find that clip, mate, just let me know when you've found it. I'm just going to keep scrolling through this quickly, see if there's anything else that I
It
want to
wouldn't
bring
surprise
up.
me if it's been censored again. I'd be lucky to find it on YouTube. I'll keep looking for it, though.
The BBC's finest hour. So this is Andrew Bridgen. I don't really play into the 9/11 conspiracies that much, but someone seems to reckon, in fact, a lot of people seem to reckon that the BBC reported on the collapse of Building 7 20 minutes before it actually did on 9/11. The BBC must have been psychic or in on the plan/con. You decide which, and tell me in the comments.
September 11th, there was worldwide live television coverage, and the coverage continued throughout the day. The interesting thing is that at 10 p.m. London time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they reported that the Salomon Brothers building, Building 7, had collapsed. The only problem is Building 7 didn't collapse until 5:20 p.m. New York time.
Now, more on the latest building collapse in New York. You might have heard a few moments ago, there's talking about the Salomon Brothers building collapsing. And indeed it has. Apparently that's only a few hundred yards away from where the World Trade Center towers were. And it seems that this was not a result of a new attack. It was because the building had been weakened during this morning's attacks. We'll probably find out more now about that from our correspondent, Jane Stanley. Jane, what more can you tell us about the Salomon Brothers building and its collapse?
Well, only really what you already know. Details are very, very sketchy. There's almost a sense downtown in New York behind me, down by the World Trade Centers, of just an area completely closed off as the rescue workers try to do their job. As you can see behind me, the Trade Center...
Building 7 is clearly visible right behind the reporter. It wasn't until 5:20 Eastern Time that it came down.
Interesting. How about that, eh?
Oh, and that definitely didn't look like a controlled demolition at all. Ooh. Oh.
Well, it did. I won't deny it. It definitely did look like it.
Oh, did it? Oh.
I just, like I say, I don't play into the conspiracy theories too much. There's just too much heartache around it anyway. The amount of people that died, the sheer scale of the tragedy. I've watched those videos over and over and over again. All the like the recovery operations, just looking at the
Jack,
the
you
scale
shouldn't have
of
been
it.
jerking off to him. Come on.
This is the part where I blam. just as the second tower starts to fall, that's where I blam.
Oh. There we go.
I'm sorry. It's a joke. They're
We're
all
just
jokes.
fucking about.
Donald Rumsfeld also said the Pentagon was hit by a missile twice in one interview.
Mm-hmm.
A missile, not a jetliner.
Yeah.
Because I was told that it was a jetliner.
Yeah.
Was you told that?
A magic one. A magic one, yeah. It was like the magic school bus.
I saw...
just changed its form whenever it wanted to and did exactly what it wanted to do. Especially when it hit the Pentagon's accounts department specifically. After it was just recently announced before the event that there was a gigantic black hole in the Pentagon's budget that
And
no
they were
one
gonna
could
be
account
audited.
for. Oh, isn't that weird?
They were going to
All
be audited,
records,
weren't they?
poof, they just went, oh, sorry, we got attacked. We've got no records anymore. Oh, diddums.
Plus, they have the radio comm recordings of the orders to pull it being given. Wait, are you expecting the BBC reporters to be able to think for themselves or even know what they are talking about? If you told a reporter they had just died, they would read it out live.
Probably, yeah.
And Atom saying he hasn't heard that, Rick, but he believes it.
Look,
Well-
if you're gonna walk away from any of this, folks, there's a very simple message: do not fucking trust the media. And you
Yes.
can trust it even less now, due to the propensity and capability of AI. Now
Indeed.
you literally cannot believe your eyes or your ears.
And speaking about not being able to believe your eyes and ears, boys and girls, I think we're going to move over to everyone's favorite game. It is, of
Hell yeah.
course, What's Behind the Hole.
What's behind the hole?
Yes, welcome to What's Behind the Hole. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Hello, it's me. It's Jack Tar Lad. I'm behind the hole. Hello. Yes, so as usual, we have some themed photographs and we're going to move the hole around. And you guys have got to guess what it is in the chat.
Jack, I think I've got this one. Is it you?
It's me. Yes, well done. But you've got to wait until
my
the
God,
end of the
nailed it.
music.
I
You've got
nailed
to wait
it.
until the end of the music. Oh, do you know what we haven't talked about yet?
I do, yeah.
One of the images. In fact, two of the images relate to something that we haven't spoken about yet. This probably isn't going to make sense.
Maybe do that image as the last one, and then we'll use that as a quick segue.
Okie dokie, maybe. Well, which
Yeah.
one?
A dealer's choice. Dealer's choice.
Okay. All right then. Well, this is the first one. So you've got until the music ends, boys and girls, to try and guess what it is in the chat there. So here we go. Best of luck.
Here we go.
Right. What have we got here? We've got some windows. Looks
Aye.
like an old building of some kind. Yeah, there's another one. It's identical. Yeah,
Mhm.
there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're seeing
Oh.
some faces.
Oh, I bet you've seen a lot of these faces around Birmingham.
I do. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah. Let me guess,
It's a
is his
lot
name
of-
Mohammed?
They're all Mohammed. They're all called
Of course they
Mohammed. Oh, hang on. What's that? It's like a portcullis.
Oh.
Is that a Malteser?
I think it could be. Could be a big Malteser.
Who could it be, folks?
It is not
Is it
Building,
Building
7.
7?
That's a good guess, Adam Gray, but no, it is not.
Is it that footballer with the Klingon ridges? It might as fucking well be. Is
Close
it
enough.
Zoran Mamdani's victory speech?
Almost. Almost.
Crimson Shadow got it first. It is David Lammy.
Yep.
It does
Well done,
look
Crimson.
like
Yeah.
it does look like a migrant hotel.
Yeah.
But no, it's not. It is in fact David Lammy outside of Wandsworth Prison with all of his released prisoners that he hasn't.
Busy mates.
He hasn't got a clue where they are. He hasn't got a clue what their fucking names are. But there he is outside Wandsworth with all
As
of
long
these.
as they're out there committing crime, he's happy.
Is it that woman Kenzo was mocking? No, it wasn't. But yes, well done to Steve and to Crimson, and Rick finally got in there at the end. Well done, guys.
Yeah, well done.
Right, let's get on with next one. What do we got here then? Right, you got until the music ends. The best of luck. Oh, a little bit of fire there.
Oh.
Looks like a bit of... Oh, I know that building.
Oh.
Some people running around there.
Oh, they don't look like they're having a good time.
They don't. There's a pair of shoes there and a pair of legs. Let's take a look at more... Oh, it looks like just destruction. More fire. I know this building from somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I what was that there? I see a B. I see a C.
Was that a big ass D in the middle?
Black Cock headquarters. Oh, there's a tie there. It's a red tie. Of course. Who could it be?
Oh.
I wonder what's going on here.
I think... Is it BBC 7? If only.
It's a mostly peaceful protest, as
Mostly.
Mudcrab is saying.
Mostly.
Is it Greta Thunberg's propaganda speech? It's Donald Trump's victory lap.
Yeah, Steve and Crimson both got it. Just in part. And Crimson's nailed it.
Yep, Crimson got it perfectly. It's Donald Trump destroying the BBC, of course. Let's have a quick look. Where is it? There we go. It's your boy, Donald Trump, destroying the BBC. AI generated, of course.
I mean, the BBC is usually the thing that does the destruction, but not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time.
My Rumble chat is broken. What's wrong with it, mate?
It's gay.
I mean, we see it. We see it coming through. But, yeah. All right. So we got this last one now. So wait until the end of the music. You've got until the end of the music to guess what the hell's going on here. So best of luck to all of you.
Good fucking luck with this one.
Oh, we've got screaming people. Oh, that's a lot of fire there.
Oh, that's never good.
What is that? It's just surrounded by fire and smoke. Houses. Lots of people running and screaming by the look of it.
Is this the latest Terminator?
It might be, you know. What the fuck is that? What could that be? What does it look like to you guys in the chat there? Oh, is that an eye? That's a red eye.
Did RoboCop start doing meth?
There's some really sharp teeth as well. What the hell is that?
That's definitely RoboCop on spice.
RoboCop's got his cock out by the look of it.
Fucking hell, Steve's got it.
Well done, my friend. Not only did he get it, but it wasn't even in part. It was perfect. He got the entire thing, but it is a demon air fryer chasing after people.
Fucking hell. How the fuck did you get that, Steve?
He's obviously a connoisseur of the air fryer.
Yeah, and all of the myriad ways in which they can possibly explode.
Let's see if he is. Terminator 4, Trump's Revenge.
Very close.
Is it the MI6 building? Not this time. Is it Godzilla? No, not this time. But yes, there you go. That was the final one. for this week's What's Behind the Hole. So thank you so much for playing, boys and girls, and let's get back into it.
What's behind the hole?
Oh, no. Not that one.
It was
supposed to be
a
that one.
fucking air fryer. It was indeed.
It was a fucking air fryer. And there is a reason for it.
That's a good shout. It does look like that. Yeah.
What?
Eddie the Iron Maiden air fryer. Yeah. Totally see that. Yeah. Modoc lives.
The reason why I put that in there is because of this, boys and girls. We're going to sit down and just look at a little bit of this report that was put out by ITV News. ITV is Channel 3 in the UK. And this was what they decided to go with this week. So, yeah, Abe, apart from all of the other terrible things that are going on in the world right now, you may be surprised to learn that there is a problem probably lurking in many people's houses across the world right now, and that is, of course, the air fryer. Have you got an air fryer at home, Abe?
I have an air fryer. I use it all the time. It's fucking brilliant.
It is. Is yours one of those brand name ones like the Ninja?
No.
It's just like the regular one that you get from
Just
Argos.
a
the
regular
cheap
ass,
one.
get it off the shelf type shit. Yeah.
So ITV decided to put out this clip. Air fryers, do you know the dangers? Yes, I do know the dangers. Air fryers killed my mother and raped my nan.
I'm just thinking now, like, welcome to the jungle, but with, do you know the dangers? Just re-record that. Just a song about how dangerous air fryers are, because apparently they're worse than WMDs.
Yeah, apparently they are. So here we go. We're going to watch a little bit of this. I'm going to riff on it a bit.
Yeah.
The kitchen companion that's been changing how we cook.
It gives that crispiness on the outside without the use of any oil whatsoever.
But is the way we use them creating danger?
Drove around the corner, fire engines everywhere. I'd dread for this to happen to somebody else.
Experts say, correctly used, air fryers are much safer than traditional deep fat fryers. But if used incorrectly, fires can happen. And
right, can I just ask people in the chat, how do you think that people are incorrectly using air fryers just for them to start setting fire like that? Yeah,
Jack, do you have an air fryer?
Yeah, I've got one.
Do you, on occasion, throw a bunch of TNT in it?
Isn't that how they're supposed to be used?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't read the instruction book, so I just assumed.
Yeah, not a lot of people read the instruction booklet.
Throw some explosives in, turn it on, and your food will be cooked instantly.
I sometimes use it to dry my crack cocaine when I've, when I've freebased it.
That's a good plan. Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's still wet with ether, and so you stick it in the air fryer, and it evaporates all the ether off.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's much more efficient than a pan.
when they do, they can be ferocious.
I carried it to the back door and threw it out. By the time it landed, it just went up in flames. It was like an inferno.
Tonight, we expose potentially dangerous advice that could lead to disaster.
So it's got over 4 million views, which is worrying. We've seen firsthand the damage it can cause.
And investigate how much we really know.
What,
about
do you want me to go back there quickly?
Yeah, just look at that. Look at that. What the fuck did you do?
I mean, I these are the most versatile and easy to use appliances, folks. Like, how are you doing this to your air fryer?
Did you fill this with fucking petrol?
I don't understand how this is even a thing. They've simplified the cooking process so well that
I think that that person discovered that you cannot, in fact, cook vodka. For fuck's sake. What a retard.
Crimson, you might not have an air fryer yet, but after watching this, you might not want to buy one either, because your house too could, burn down.
Or, for domestic terrorism purposes, you may now want to buy one.
The Jack and Abe Show does not endorse domestic terrorism.
We do not condone domestic terrorism.
How much we really
only
know
foreign.
about the dangers of air fryers.
Tonight, do you know the dangers? Air fryers.
It put its handle up my jacksie.
Are everywhere.
It kept knocking on my window. It kept calling me up late at night, breathing heavily down the phone.
In the middle of the night, it would start going, la, 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 la.
Popular TV shows like This Morning often demonstrate effortless air fryer recipes.
Simple, easiest recipes.
Because it's fucking easy.
With soaring sales, they're a retail hit. Fans share top tips and clever tricks online.
I am going to use this every day.
What are you putting in there, fam? Look, no, I got to ask, right? Do you use your air fryer for that amount of stuff? Hey?
Probably not. What is this?
It looks like chopped vegetables.
What, like onions, mushrooms, and maybe some chicken, I guess?
I see some onions in there, some mushrooms. In fact, it just looks like onions and mushrooms. But it looks like vegetables. But look at how full the pan is, you know what I mean? Look at how full that whole thing is. I'm not using my air fryer for that. I'm not using my air fryer to bake, like, the contents of a fucking casserole.
Yeah.
Is anyone else using them for that? Silver Shamrock.
I can't imagine so.
Well, this cunt is here. It kept telling me a Nigerian air fryer prince had a business proposal for me.
It was legit.
Right, yeah. So chicken wings in the air fryer. That's suitable. Like a Greg's pasty, or
it's good shit.
I mean, my air fryer is too small to cook a frozen pizza in, for example.
Yeah, my mum's got one of those in mine. Yeah.
My mum's got one of those double-breasted ones. It's like got two doors on it, and you can split it into two separate ones. It's like a big fucking thing. People must be stupid using these things. Well, it's the only fucking thing I can come up with, Steve. Let's crack on.
Small work surface convection ovens, these kitchen heroes take up less space, less time, less energy, and less oil than many of the old ways of cooking. But it's all happened so fast. Just think about it.
It all happened so fast. 15 years of technology.
Jesus.
Unlike with other forms of cooking, we don't have generations of knowledge to call on because these things have only been around for about 15 years, and some experts believe that many of us have potentially dangerous gaps in our knowledge.
No.
It's a fucking air fryer!
Almost all air fryers basically are small convection ovens. That's it. It's not complicated.
They still follow the same fucking rules as cooking. Even if you've got a regular convection oven, you switch it on, it heats up, it cooks the fucking food. Except this is even more simplified. It's even got a timer on it.
You lost me. I got the switching it on part, and I do not know what to do after that. Needless to say, I'm on my 6th house.
Is it plugged in?
Always. Fucking
Let's
hell.
crack on. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little town, that is. I bet you that's got not a migrant around. Not a migrant for miles.
Oh, aye.
In this quiet Herefordshire village,
You won't find many pronouns there.
meeting Christina Owen.
And the hole would have been there.
Yeah, just on this work surface just there.
She does not have an air fryer. She won't have one, not since the fire that ripped through her kitchen while
Look at how bad that fire is.
How retarded do you have to be to allow even the slightest outbreak of a cooking incident to get that bad?
Wait for it. She copes.
she was out.
I just view it as another.
See, she says she was out.
Yeah, you fucked up. Step one.
In this quiet Herefordshire
Wait
village,
for it, though.
I'm meeting Christina Owen.
And the hole would have been there.
Yeah, just on this work surface just there.
She does not have an air fryer. She won't have one, not since the fire that ripped through her kitchen while she was out.
I just view it as another kitchen appliance where should be safe. And I was like, how can there have been a fire at the house? We've not been there. Drove around the corner and fire engines everywhere.
Did you even feel safe coming into the house at that stage?
I was made to wear a hard hat and a face mask because they'd condemned the building. They weren't sure how safe it was. We had to wait for the fire investigator to come out, and that's when they said that was what the cause of the fire was it was the air fryer where it had melted down. It was a hot spot. Mine was not actually on, obviously, because we weren't there, but it was plugged in and switched on at the wall.
So, she wasn't in, but it was plugged in, and the isolator switch on the plug was also switched on. I wonder, has she got a cat? Because I don't know about you, right? I've got loads of electronics in my house, right? And a lot of them are plugged in and they have the isolator switch on as well. Essentially keeping it on standby, yeah?
Yeah.
Not a single one of them has burst into flames. Not a single one of them.
Not one.
I've had that air fryer for many months now. And admittedly, I always switch it off at the isolator switch anyway. Because that's just me, basically.
Yeah.
But
like
nevertheless,
when I'm done using it, I turn it off at the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. But nevertheless, when you have left it on at the wall, right? And I'm sure you have from time to time, has it just switched on by itself?
Never.
No. So either they've had one of the kids come back early and tried to cook themselves a pizza, went and played on the fucking PlayStation, completely forgot about it, right? Or they have a cat or some kind of animal that switched it on, because they don't just fucking switch themselves on. Am I right?
Either that, or they were sick of their old fucking kitchen and were like, right, we need to redo this shit. We can't afford it right now. Insurance job. Blame the fucking air fryer.
Bit of Jewish lightning. That's what it's called.
You know.
When you do an insurance job, it's Jewish. Whenever like a pub burns down, because like we got grade 1 listed building that's a pub, you can't knock it down, which means that developers can't build on it. So they a little bit of Jewish lightning, and there you go. Problem solved.
Oh no! Oh, it burnt down, and we still own the property. I guess we'll have to redevelop it. Terrible.
But yeah, maybe that's what it was, mate.
The damage to the kitchen.
It looks like the plaster's fallen down.
Either that, or it was the space lasers.
Water pipes in the ceiling burst, which saved the rest of her home. But Christina and her family had to move out for 16 months while repairs took place. Now she's on a mission to warn others.
I'm just telling everybody to make sure that their air fryers are unplugged when they're not in use.
It's not something you're used to doing, for example, with your conventional oven. And I think a lot of the manuals might say...
Yes, they are, Mudcrab.
After use.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Mudcrab. A lot of us
Mudcrab.
don't read the manuals that carefully, do we?
No.
All cats are
I work
beautiful.
at the local supermarket, so it's like people, if they're buying like air fryer products and stuff, like, please make sure it's unplugged. Please make sure it's turned off. I dread for this to happen to somebody else.
Well,
when you switch your
well, I mean, it depends how retarded they are.
Look, I don't believe for a second that you went out to do some shopping, yeah, and you left it on at the wall and it just magically just set fire. And they're talking about the instructions there. They're talking, well, not many people read the instructions, do they? Right. But while I agree with that, yeah, they make modern consumer products easy to use.
They make them dummy-proof. They make them retard-proof.
Obviously fucking not.
Yeah, that's a bit sus. Super fucking sus.
So, yeah, what she's saying, Atom, is that it was plugged in at the outlet on the wall, and British outlets have an isolator switch. She's saying it was plugged in and the isolator switch was on, but on the actual physical machine itself, it was in standby. So it was like it could be switched on if you came and you pressed the button on the machine, but the fact that the rocker switch on the plug was on, that should have really no anything to do with the actual operation of the machine other than cutting the power to the machine. That's it. She probably leaves the kettle on with no water on it, on a boat as well. And you all know how careful you have to be about boiling a kettle on a boat. Yeah, she don't know what she's talking about.
It's a fucking absolute load of old donkey bollocks.
Like straight away, as soon as she's turning around and saying, well, we were out and it was plugged in and the switch was on, but like we weren't even
and the
cooking
tubes
anything.
and the lightning.
Oh, God. Yes, Atom, you've got it right. What a fucking load. Indeed. Let's get back to it, because there's a little bit more to this.
There's more entertainment to be had.
At the wall, it's similar to pressing the standby button on your TV, in that you've switched it off, but you haven't disconnected it from the supply. The best way to disconnect your appliance from the supply is to unplug it. With any powerful appliance, it is important to read the manufacturer's instructions. A lot of the issues that are out there are due to mistakes or accidents that people are making.
We sent a Freedom of Information request to 48 fire and rescue services across the UK, 46 of which replied. It shows instances of air fryers being documented in call-out have risen from 144 in 2022 to over 540 last year. The responses also suggest that how we use air fryers is the big problem. Where data is comparable, since 2022, user error accounts for almost 3 times more call-outs than faults with the appliances themselves. Let's skip back in time to an era before the air fryer. This is how it used to be done. Deep fat frying in a good old-fashioned chip pan, but large amounts of heated oil brought risks.
A chip pan more than half full of oil or fat will bubble over when you add the...
I still cook my chips like that. Even to this day, I cook my chips in a pan full of lard, and it's got to be lard, pork lard.
They do come out there, but how fucking ridiculous to go from, okay, we're going to stop recommending this thing that is categorically safer, to this thing that terrified everybody for a whole decade because of house fires and burning fat and all of this shit.
Well,
like,
I mean,
deep fat fryers were considered one of the #1 risks of household fires by the fire services for so long.
And that was simply
air fryers never have been. Yeah.
That's just simply because of people's misunderstanding of what you should do to a pan of fat. You know what I mean? Most people would chuck water on it thinking it would put it out. But it makes it worse, obviously. Of course, we know you wet a rag, you throw it over the chip pan, turn the heat off, all that kind of stuff. We know that now. They didn't obviously know all that. Well, I guess they did, because even in military uses, they were burning fats and chucking them off of fucking castle walls. So it's like we knew that if you heat up fat, it will burn.
We've known exactly how this shit has worked for a very, very long time. But apparently, people are dipshits. So
I have a Butterball deep fat fryer that can cook a 20-pound turkey, safe as houses. Well, of course, if you're operating it safely, but it's not an air fryer. Don't you understand how dangerous air fryers are if you fill them up to the brim with fat?
Don't you fucking dare use an air fryer, Rick, you bastard.
This is why you ding-dongs have PIFs telling you to unplug the entire house. Oh, yeah. And don't forget to unplug your set. Why? Because it'll blow up, you silly boy. Oh, great.
Because all technology is manufactured with TNT.
I like lard. I like it lots. It gets runny when it gets hot. Yeah. It's true, though.
True story. Yeah.
And then catch fire.
Air fryers crisp food with far less oil and therefore less risk too. But how much oil to use is a crucial question.
Look, I'm sorry. If you're filling your entire fucking pan up with oil, then you're definitely using it wrong.
They're probably like, oil? I mean, that's pretty much any oil, right? Let's just chuck a bunch of diesel in this bitch and see how it fries.
Diesel is surprisingly hard to ignite.
Yeah.
But mind you, saying that, so is oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time to meet our air fryer aficionado. Claire Andrews doesn't just read the manuals, she knows enough to write one.
Aficionado.
Concerns from the insurance.
Aficionado.
She can write a manual, apparently. She's got
apparently
the knowledge.
Her expertise is she can read one.
The sector and from fire experts. And one of the things that's cropped up is the use of oil.
Beauty of air fryers is it gives that crispiness on the outside without the use of any oil whatsoever. But if
you don't even need to use fucking oil because it's fried with the air. The title gives the game away.
It's almost like the clue is in the fucking name.
To use the oil. So like you're chopping up the vegetables now, we're going to just do a little light spray of it. So we're talking a tiny bit of oil, pop it in the air fryer, be done in under 10 minutes. I think it almost should be called an air cooker because it doesn't really fry.
I think the problem is that
people are fucking stupid.
It seems so simple to use, and they are.
Yeah, they are.
They are. They really are simple
They
to
really fucking
use.
are. Hey, do you know how to use an oven? Well, imagine that, but smaller.
And more convenient with a timer, so it switches off after said time.
Yes.
People think, I won't bother reading the manual.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's really important. Not all air fryers are the same. It's really worth the time. Just 5 minutes.
You get some black air fryers, you get some Indian air fryers. Some of them are transgender.
They're not
Take a look through. Everyone will be safe. Then you'll have delicious food.
I can smell some now.
Yeah, the courgettes are done.
Well, that's some shit editing because we know that was put in like at least 15 minutes ago.
This is exactly why they're so popular.
I know.
Good.
Good. Tastes like
bollocks.
shit.
Yeah.
Still crispy.
Compliments to the chef.
Insurance giant Aviva has seen air fryer claims increase in recent years. Now it's exclusively shared new data with the Tonight programme.
Our survey reports that around 70% of UK adults own an air fryer. The average cost of claims that we're seeing from air fryers are...
What a name, Laura Lazarus.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Do you think that's her married name? Or do you think her parents said, well, her surname's Lazarus, so, we've got to give it, something that sort of rocks.
They were
Laura
thinking,
Lazarus.
okay, right, we've got two options. Either she's gonna become old and haggard and single forever, and therefore requires a cool name, or we're basically gonna have to palm her off as young as possible to some dude with a cool name. And those are the only options.
Yeah, cool name though.
Yeah.
Or around £29,000.
She might have superpowers, I don't know.
We had one claim that was over £200,000.
£200,000.
Identified that around 60% of people don't read the instructions. Just over half of people don't regularly clean their air fryers, and about 14% of people said that they would leave their air fryer unattended. And I think that's where there's a slightly different consumer behaviour to what you would typically see with cookers or ovens.
Never leaving a Hitachi one plugged in.
I'm heading out with Natasha from Nottingham Fire and Rescue Service.
Let's test the heat alarm.
And she's like,
advice to
we have to go
air
round to
fryer
all of these
users, and once
retards'
you've heard
houses
what
all the
she has to
time.
say, you might well find yourself dashing to the kitchen to move yours.
Over the last 12 months, Nottinghamshire Fire and Rescue Service have attended 8 fires that we've attributed.
Look at this. Look at this little fucking fire alarm tester she's got.
Fucking hell. Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Air fryers.
Fucking Jesus.
And we had quite a large one in a student accommodation in February. Lots of damage, lots of smoke damage to the properties and disruption to the students. So today we're out giving messages around the safe use of air fryers.
Let's go and see what's out there.
Hello, Tash from Notts Fire and Rescue Service. We were out to pop in then. Yeah. Thank you.
Here we are. Do you use it a lot?
Every day. Brilliant. And is it always in this location? Yeah. So from a fire service perspective, can I ask that it's pulled a little bit away from the wall and from underneath this cupboard? The reason being,
how
air
about
fryers need
fucking
lots
no,
of air
bitch?
circulation.
Right? Yeah? How about fucking no? Yeah? Because I need the counter space. Yeah? How about I put it there when I'm using it, maybe, and then I push it back? Yeah? Don't move my fucking air fryer.
Around them, there's some vents on the back and stuff.
They've got vents on the back, she says, right? So they need to be pulled away from the wall, yeah, because they need to get the airflow at the back. I don't know about your air fryer, Abe, but on my air fryer, it's got this bit of plastic at the back, yeah, that juts out, that stops you from pushing it right against the wall.
Yeah.
Because they thought about it ahead of time.
They must be fucking geniuses.
If it's too close
Unlike
to the wall,
the people
or underneath
using
the
them.
cupboard, can increase the fire risk. How often is it cleaned? Yeah. So another thing with air fryers, again,
Well,
if
she's
they're
a student, so it's probably never cleaned.
cleaned and cleaned
Okay,
often,
now.
prevents that buildup of grease, which can increase the risk.
You see that Natasha's not as nosy as me. Can we have a peek?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Mine is a total mess.
Be honest though, Abe. Would you, if someone came into your house right now and asked, could I look in your air fryer? Would you tell them to fuck off in embarrassment, or would you be able to confidently say, yes, it's clean?
Well, what I would say to them is you are quite welcome to come in, but you are not welcome to leave. So,
That is
do
very
what you
clean.
like.
Nice and clean in a
Oh, that is
student
good.
kitchen.
How surprised were you to find out that the position...
I don't believe that for a second. They turned around at the door, because did you see that shoddy bit of editing when they were at the door? Oh yeah, we're here from like the fire service. So can we come
we're
in
here
then?
from Retards Inc. And
but I don't.
We're here to inspect one of our clients.
I don't believe that this was cleaned previously. I reckon they've turned up at the door. It's a student accommodation. They've turned up at the door and they've says, we want to come in with the film crew and we want to talk about your air fryer. And she's gone,
I've lived in student accommodation before, and they are the dirtiest fucking hobbles on earth. I'd rather actually live with pigs.
Give me 10 minutes. I'll just clean my air fryer out. And they've gone, oh, look, it's clean.
Of
bollocks.
the air fryer is so important.
I had a friend who used an air fryer and he kept it right against the wall and there was a very obvious mark on that wall.
Yeah.
So,
Dangerous.
yeah.
If there is, in the worst case scenario, an air fryer fire, what's the routine?
So our advice would be to get out, stay out, and call the fire service out. We don't recommend that you try fighting a fire on your own. Close the kitchen door and make your way straight
Like
out
a
the front
fucking
door.
pugilist.
Why are they so vicious, these fires?
Air fryers are often made of plastic, which will burn.
I
with
don't know
some
about
quite
you, mate,
toxic
but
smoke. They're sited in a kitchen where there's potentially
whenever I
lots of
find
other
myself
flammable,
confronted with a
items
fire,
around as well, which
I
can
pull
increase
out
the
my
risk.
sword
So our
and
advice to
challenge it
everyone-
to a duel.
I demand satisfaction.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir? No, sir. But I do bite my thumb.
I see what Mud Crab is talking about there. The white kettle cord over the.
Yep, that's a fucking issue.
Right, where were we with this?
Just a little bit before
service.
that. Just
So you're happy for us to come in?
Nah, fuck it, I'll do.
Excellent.
After you then. Air fryer.
And an air fryer, lovely, thank you.
Ah, here we are.
Okay. So
Oh,
I'm
it's
just gonna have a quick
blokes
look in-
this time. I bet you it's going to be fucking filthy dirty.
Side? Okay. So, not too much build-up of fat and grease, which is good.
Not too much.
Can I please ask that we don't do there?
Sure. No tinfoil?
Is that all right? No. Oh. The heating element in this is at the top. And because air fryers work by blowing air, circulating air around the food to cook it, if they come into contact with the heating element at all, that can increase the fire risk.
It's quite unusual.
Why?
Oh, okay, so there's an element to that, right?
No, I get it.
That as long as you're not blocking the airflow, you can put things in foil and you can put them directly on the basket in that foil. As long as they're wrapped in the foil and the air can still circulate. That's all that matters. It's an air fryer. Just remember that. Air, it needs air. And that's all, okay? The machine, yeah, it does have an element, Steve, yeah. No pun intended. But yeah.
At the same time, I understand also it's kind of like putting a fork in a toaster. Yeah, it's a bare electric element. Yeah, you don't want the tinfoil to touch it or whatever. But it's not like it's going to short out because it's already a short. That's what the heating element is. It's a short between the AC.
Did you ever watch Ren and Stimpy?
Yes.
Do you remember Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence?
Yeah.
We're going to have to bring that up at some point.
Well, actually, Mythbusters debunked that. You can piss on an electric
Turns
fence
out
without...
You can piss on an electric fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not if it's
Don't whiz
plugged
on
in
the electric
and switched
fence.
on at the wall.
Yeah. And if you're trying to do an insurance job, make sure you definitely do that.
Make sure you're
Find
Jewish.
an appliance like this where you've turned it off at the wall there. Why do you do that?
It's just habit. I've always turned it off after using it.
You do the laps, don't you?
I do I do my laps at the end of the day, check sure the doors are locked and the
So
the
a
gas
nighttime
isn't on.
routine.
Yeah.
Is that the same for everybody else in the chat and for you, Abe? Do you do like a circuit around the house of things that you consider to be dangerous appliances and switch them off?
No.
I
I'm
do.
always the most dangerous thing in my house.
And you're always on fire.
And I'm always on fire, so I could not give a fuck.
Good luck with your courses, and thank you so much.
Anyway, so this is all I wanted to fucking talk about, basically. It was just, I saw it, I found it very amusing, and yeah.
It's fucking retarded.
They made an entire 20-minute segment out of that, and we've managed to get through 11 of those minutes, 23 minutes the entire segment is, and we've only I can't watch the rest of it because I'm going to get a fucking headache and a nosebleed at the stupidity. But yeah,
hell.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee.
Nice.
It's like operating a hairdryer. You can't obstruct the intake. Yes, of course. Never use flash paper as a liner for an air fryer. Wise words, Rick. Wise words.
Wise words indeed, apparently. Yeah.
It was a most disturbing, patronizing report. It was indeed. But this is the type of thing that they put out. It's like retard slop.
Next week on ITV, is breathing dangerous for you? Some people do it too much. Some people do it not enough. What is the exact right amount? We'll find out.
Yeah, so we've got Claire here, and she had a little bit of a problem breathing, didn't you, once? Yes. Well, I was... You see, the thing was, I'd taken my kids to the swimming pool, and there was this moment when my head went below the line of the water, and I tried to breathe, and I realised that I couldn't all of a sudden.
And I'd completely forgotten that I can't breathe water. I was so surprised. So then I got out of the pool shortly afterwards and decided to start inhaling nitrous oxide in immense amounts, and I was fine afterwards.
Is water in your tub a death trap? Next week on an ITV special report.
Yeah.
But yes.
I mean, you can technically die of oxygen poisoning. It's just,
you?
if you can hyperventilate to the point in which it causes auto-intoxication of the bloodstream. It becomes too rich in oxygen, but usually you'll lose consciousness before you get to the point in which you might die.
Yeah, because people do that for a euphoric experience. They do the fast breathing.
Yes, they do.
And, it can give you the tremors, and it gives you tingling sensation all over your body, that sort of thing. Makes you feel real good when you're masturbating. So I've heard.
Yeah.
From
That's
Abe.
David Carradine.
No, that was a lack of oxygen.
Hey. You hyperventilate first, then you deprive yourself.
Oh,
then you're having a good time.
You see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that that's the way that you did it.
You tingle too
hyperventilate
much
first.
You lose control of your limbs, and before you know it, you're in the Elysian fields, and you don't know what the fuck just happened.
O2 above 35% concentration is caustic and will kill.
Yep.
The dangers of oxygen in the blood, even though you need oxygen in the blood.
Yeah. We all live on this thin film of barely existing. It's a fucking small miracle that life has gotten this far.
Remember that statistically, most car accidents happen within 1 kilometre of the home, so park down the block and walk.
Yeah. Go and park your WMD somewhere else and you'll be fine.
No weapons of mass destruction were harmed in the making of this video.
Yeah, like air fryers.
Like air fryers, fuck's sake. And so that's why people believe that the BBC is one of the most trusted news sources, because they are too stupid to operate air fryers. If there's anything to take away,
reasons. Because reasons.
Anyway, I think it's time to start winding it down, mate. Mate. Let's get on with it. So, Abe, before we go, would you like to tell the people in the chat and the viewers watching at home what you're going to be doing over the next week, or what you're not going to be doing, or just give us the rundown. What you're doing?
Yeah, sure. Well, tomorrow night I'll be on Hump Day Chinwag as normal. Thursday morning I'll be doing my Stargate stream with the full Aussie crew. Friday going through to Saturday I'll be doing my usual run. Rockefeller Plaza at 1 a.m. or maybe midnight. I'll have to check. Followed by Abyssal Musings over on Samuel Infamous's channel. Followed by Beelzebub on Beelzehub. Then I'll be on the full Aussie. Then, a couple hours later, I'll be on Anime After Dark. Then after that, I'll be on Screaming Into the Void. Again, over on Samuel Infamous's channel. Then I'll be right back here on Tuesday for the Jack and Abe Show. And we'll carry on the merry-go-round until we're all dead.
Yes. Hopefully, we can make the merry-go-round go quicker and quicker every time we get on it.
Every time.
I want to make you throw up. Anyway, thanks for that, Abe. I am Jack Tarlad, of course. You can find me on all of my socials at Jack Tarlad. Tomorrow, it's the Hump Day Chinwag, as Abe has already said. Thursday night, 10 o'clock, it's Read and Roll on my channel, and we've got Atom Gray serving as guest adventurer this week. On Monday, of course, we're back to Chat Battle. It's going to be week 3 for November 2025. Atom is also top of the leaderboard at the moment, and Peepers is in a close second with a Razorhead third. Where are you, Abe? About 6th?
I think I'm like fucking 7th or something at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm like
you're going to have to
down
work
there.
on that. You're going to have to work on that.
Yeah, if only I had any control over it. That's why I think it's rigged.
Of course, when it's not you winning, it's rigged. But even when it is you winning,
even
everyone
when
else
I'm
says
winning,
it's fucking rigged.
No, when I'm winning, I still say it's rigged.
But of course, then on Tuesday, it's back to the Jack and Abe show. So yes, thank you to all of you who showed up in the chat. It's been good to chat with you. It's been good to get your opinions. Don't forget Atom Gray's GoFundMe. If you want to go over there and have a look at that, please do. Share it about. Donate if you can. And yes, so thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you to all of our supporters. And I guess until next time, it's piss off from him.
And it's a fuck right off from him.
That's right. Good night, everyone.
Bye, folks.